What we call them, I really don't care. The Giants this year are going nowhere. And the Cowboys haven't won since Jordan and Pippen were a pair.
You are now watching a Philly Fuego production. Gracias, amigos. Fly, Eagles, fly. Welcome to the Nest Out West, where Eagles fans are always the best. I will always ride or die for this team, and when I'm gone, please bury me in green. Now I don't want to come off like I'm bragging, but I'ma bring the heat like an effing dragon. You can call me Fuego, aka Phillyzilla, coming to you like the Thriller in Manila. Lots of collabs and live streams galore. You're gonna love what I have in store. Giving you my all, I always will try. And just remember, it's fly, Eagles, fly. Yeah.
What is good? What is going on? And what is cracking? I am Philly Foothills, and I am back in the Nest Out West, where I'm trying to bring you the best place where you can get shit off your chest when it comes to our Philadelphia Eagles. What's going on, everybody? Shout out to the 5 in the live stream already. Hey, thank you guys so much for jumping right in. You know, obviously, you got the notification bell turned on. You're subscribed to the channel. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you guys, all my Philbillies, all the Fuego Nation. Much love to all you guys. And yeah, you know, today was not a very, very good day, especially in the NFL for our Philadelphia Eagles. You know, the not only did we lose, but it looks like we lost a couple of very key players on both sides of the ball in Brandon Graham, who it looks like he's done for the year with a torn Achilles, and Brandon Brooks, who possibly could be looking at a torn pectoral. I haven't heard any confirmation on Brooks, but that combined with the Cowboys winning on a walk-off field goal, I mean, a 50-something yarder that Zerline couldn't have hit last week if the first game of the year, if his life depended on it. Just, frustrating as hell. There's a lot of questionable calls in that Cowboys game, but we'll get into that a little bit later. Definitely, but shout out to you guys. Definitely. Thank you. Victories here. He said, "What's good, my guy? What's going on, Vic? I appreciate your support, man. Thank you so much." My co-host of East Meets West podcast. And yeah, I mean, when I say that name now, it's got a little bit of a heavy heart right now because our guy, AK Eagles, is dealing with what sounds like some pretty serious health issues. So, definitely shout out to our co-host, man. You're in our thoughts and our prayers, and I hope you're doing okay, AK. I know you were on Vic's channel earlier today before I got in there, but yeah, big shout out to AK Eagles of Eagles Uncensored, our other co-host of East Meets West podcast. Like I said, I say that name with a little bit of a heavy heart right now because our dude's going through some stuff, definitely. So keep him in your thoughts and prayers, guys, because AK Eagles is going to be taking a little bit of a break, a little bit of a hiatus from YouTube to make sure that he gets things right with his health and everything like that. Yeah. Thanks, Vic. I appreciate you. Big Play Slay said, "Yo, what's going on?" Absolutely. And shout out to everybody on Facebook right now. Thank you for the person who hit the heart on Facebook. Much appreciated. Even if it is you, Jacob, Raiders fan. I know you're out there lurking all the time on Facebook. And congratulations to your Raiders, man. You guys went into Pittsburgh and really handled your business there and are looking like you guys could definitely be a playoff contender. This early, definitely. I'm liking what I'm seeing out of the Las Vegas Raiders. But yeah, the Robert Gravino, what's going on, my guy? He said our wide receivers stink. Aside from Watkins, none had over 20 yards. Coaching was terrible. No adjustments at half or in game. Jalen forced passes and took off early. I don't think this team is winning NFC East. Oof. Yeah, I mean, I could kind of see where you're coming from. Definitely, Robert. I think you might be, definitely jumping the gun a little bit. It was a tough game offensively. There's going to be bumps in the road with this new coaching staff with Jalen Hurts. And yes, you're right. The 49ers, I was absolutely dead wrong about the score. Obviously, I thought it was going to be a lot higher scoring than it was. I thought we were going to win. That's beside. I'm always here to eat the crow. I'm wrong. I was wrong about that. I was definitely wrong about the 49ers secondary and their ability to hold up against our receiving core because Josh Norman and those guys who are filling in for the regular starters did a very, very good job. They're down two of their starters, and it didn't look like it. It sure didn't look like it. Devontae Smith got locked down by Josh Norman, looked like pretty well. And yeah, I mean, we got a lot of work to do, definitely, because I can definitely agree with you. If we play like we did yesterday, Robert, we play like we did earlier today, I should say, not yesterday. Jesus, Paul. It's not even tomorrow on the East Coast yet, so calm down. But if we play like we did today against Dallas, there's no way we're winning. I give you that, definitely. Yeah, stunks, not stink. Yeah, I get you. It all makes the same sense. Facebook user, Bleed Green for life. Hey, shout out to you. If you enable StreamYard through your Facebook settings, we can see your name. So until then, I just have to call you Facebook user, but thank you definitely. And what's going on, Stephen Choice? You and your trades, man. You and your trades. That's all I got to say. You are definitely one of the not one of the. You are the most active fantasy GM. That's for sure. I'll give you that. Lucas Hallman, the Ravens game was just the best game of the year so far. I was standing at the end, no cap. Yeah, it was a very good game, man. The Lamar Jackson played his ass off tonight. A lot of people talk about how he struggles in the passing game, and he does at times, but he played his ass off today. That jump pass touchdown, he has to contort his body and kind of throw across his body a little bit. Pretty amazing. That should be on a poster for sure because Lamar Jackson definitely, and that was a gutsy call. I'm actually pretty happy for John Harbaugh. Ex-Eagles special teams coordinator. Part of the Andy Reid coaching tree. I'm happy that he got that win over his former mentor. And I'm sure he's really enjoying that because that was a gutsy call at the end, going for it on 4th and 1 in, on the Chiefs side on their side of the 50. If they don't get that right there, then the Chiefs have an easy shot at a field goal, definitely with a minute left. But kudos to him for making that gutsy call. Kudos to Lamar, like I said, playing his ass off and taking down the almighty Chiefs because, hey, maybe they showed us a recipe. Maybe they showed us a recipe how we're going to maybe shock the world and possibly get our own victory against Kansas City. But that's obviously worlds away from the way we played today. Worlds away. Don't get me wrong. No way do I think the way we played today is going to get it done damn near against anybody in this league. I mean, we looked absolutely atrocious. Richie MC said, the Nest out west, angry about this game. Coaches were bad along with the players. Yes, Richie, definitely they were. They definitely were. And it was bad on both sides. There was stupid penalties, especially at the end. Derek Barnett. I mean, like I said in the description, and go check that out. Definitely go check the description out, guys, because I wrote a little article there, small little article. Definitely check that out. But the it was just very it was very, very frustrating because when you have a 91-yard touchdown pass, you get inside the opponent's 5-yard line and you don't score a single point. I don't know what Sirianni was damn thinking right there. I really don't. That was blatantly a rookie head coaching mistake. Blatantly. You take the 3 points right there. You do not need to go for it on 4th down in the first half. No need to do that. There really isn't. And like I said in the description, the Philly not so special, they need to trash that. They need to trash that right now because with this team, it's not working right now, and that looked terrible. Absolutely, it looked terrible. And I mean, where was Dallas Goedert today? What happened? why was Devontae Smith getting? Did he definitely got locked down by a veteran corner in Josh Norman for the most part? Quez did have a decent day. He had 2 catches for like 100 and let's see, I have the numbers up right in front of me here. Quez had 2 catches for 117 yards. So, like I said, the one big 91-yard pass that he didn't score on, and we didn't get any points off of, that's basically null and void. Yeah, that doesn't really matter. So, yeah, we got a lot of work to do. We definitely got a lot of work to do because the defense is not creating enough pass rush with the front four, and we're not bringing enough pressure on the on the on the quarterbacks. We're lucky last week that we were able to get some pressure on the inside with the exposing the rookie offensive guard for Atlanta that was in the game for them. But the 49ers are miles above the Atlanta Falcons as far as cohesiveness with the team, the coaching, the players, all of that. They're the quarterback, the offensive line, everything. They are miles ahead of the Atlanta Falcons. So, you could take that for what it is. We did kind of hang in with a perennial playoff team. I think the San Francisco 49ers definitely are. So, but there's definitely a lot of work to do. You're definitely right, Richie. It was bad on both sides, players, coaching, definitely. Facebook user said, prayers. Yes, to AK. Definitely big prayers to my dude. AK Eagles of Eagles Uncensored podcast. Absolutely. 100%. And yeah, the just keep them in your thoughts and prayers, guys. Definitely. Thank you, Facebook user. And if you're the same one, definitely go I think you have to go into your Facebook settings and allow StreamYard. So you have to okay StreamYard, and then we can see your name. That way I can give you a shout out. I appreciate you for being here. Lucas Hallman, wait, what happened to AK Eagles? He's having some pretty serious medical issues right now. He's having some neurological issues, and it's pretty serious. He's needing to take some time off. So, I definitely we're gonna miss him, and I'm gonna be in contact with him all the time. So, I'll definitely keep you guys abreast, and I'm sure he's gonna be around on social media as well. He's just not gonna be on YouTube for a while. He's taking a break. But yeah, but prayers up, absolutely victory, absolutely 100%. Richie MC said would not care about the Eagles, but Dallas won too. I know. That's why it was a shitty ass day for the Eagles all around in the NFL. It was a bad home opener. The fans were rabid. It was electric there from what they were saying. On the broadcast and things like that. And I can't wait to be there in a couple weeks for the Chiefs game because that place is going to be at full throat. Because if we can possibly take out the defending AFC champions, that's going to be a huge victory for us. But we'll see. We definitely got to. It's on to Dallas now. It definitely is. But we're still going to be talking about this game. Obviously for this live stream. But obviously the players have put it behind them now, and they're going to get a little rest, and then it's on to the. Actually, they probably get an extra day off because they got Monday night. So yeah, good. Hopefully they rest up their bodies and to get some rest. Get some good needed treatment. We get the rehab, things like that. Yeah, prayers definitely prime time. Appreciate you, my guy. Richie MC said good thoughts towards AK. Louis Cabrera said, "What up, man? What's up, man? Hey, just kind of sifting through the shit right now. It was a shitty day in the NFL. Most of my fantasy teams got their ass kicked. I think all of them. I think I might lose all of my 4 leagues this week. It's not looking good for me in fantasy so far. And Cowboys won on a last minute field goal. There was some questionable calls, like I said, in that game. I don't know if you guys seen it, but I've never seen a play like that where there's a quarterback backpedaling. Yeah, he was about to get sacked, throws the ball away, but they called him down. They blew the whistle dead before he ever touched the ground. Never seen anything like that before. And that was like a loss of like 18 yards. It was crazy. So yeah, just a pretty shitty day, man. As far as the NFL goes. Personally, it was a good day. Got some work done. I put in I just built replaced a five step stair to my house here. So that went pretty smoothly, and it looks nice. So definitely excited that I was able to get that done in the last couple days. Richie MC said special teams, and personally. I also had a nice visit with my family today. My daughter, my oldest, came and visited. That she's moved out now. She doesn't come and visit super often. So that was nice to see Maddox and spend some time with my oldest. Richie MC said special teams were just bad. Zach McPherson knocking the ball into the end zone, allowing the blocked field goal, next to positive yards on punt return. Yeah. Yeah, next to no positive yards. Yeah, I know what you mean, Richie. Yeah, I don't know what Zach McPherson was thinking there. You don't need to attack the ball. You can break down, you know what I mean? Like you can slow down and just let the ball was already coming towards him. There's no reason to touch the ball right there with any kind of force behind it. So that was definitely a big mistake. Them allowing Greenlaw to block the punt or block the field goal, like you said, another big mistake. And yeah, the special teams just didn't look very good. You know, N- not good at all. I just think we were outcoached in pretty much all phases of the game. I really do, and I was really worried about that because, well, basically, so D'Amico Ryans is a rookie defensive coordinator, right? But, and this is a pretty big but, he learned under a pretty good defensive coordinator for the last couple of years in Robert Saleh, who is now the head coach with the New York Jets. And shout out to him because he's going through some struggles early with that team, and that's definitely going to be a long road to getting that ship headed in the right direction in with the Jets. But D'Amico Ryans is pretty much running the same system that Robert Saleh ran, and he's just putting his own little personal tweaks on it here and there. But that coaching staff is very solid for the San Francisco 49ers. And that's what I was very worried about is us being outcoached, them being able to control the clock, which they did, especially coming in with that third quarter drive. That was wow. That was like Vic. Shout out to Vic 3. He made a great reference to that. What was it? 9-minute, 16 play drive that San Francisco went on in the third quarter. It was completely out of the Belichick playbook. Absolutely. The coaching, it was very much so because it was runs, short passes, march down the field, first downs, runs, short passes, march down the field, first downs. It was absolutely Belichick esque, and you're absolutely right about that, Vic. So shout out to you for that comparison earlier because that was a very good one. Facebook user, he said, she said, whoever you are, I can't see your name. So go into the settings and definitely allow StreamYard so we can see your name at least. We have a lot of young players. Give them a chance. This game hopefully open their eyes and we can play, or we can go into Jerry's world and get a win. We're definitely going to have to play way better than we did today. We're going to have to give more pressure. And Dak's more mobile than Jimmy G. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be very, very tough to go into Dallas. I'm not super confident. And yeah, I'm sorry, Vic. I forgot to drop the link. My bad. Thank you for reminding me. But yeah, it's going to be tough. He said, Colin show? He's like, what's going on, man? What's going on? I want to get on. I appreciate you, Vic. Luis Cabrera said, what should we do to win against the cow bitches? It's going to be tough. Like I said, we're going to have to get more pressure. We're going to have to get more pressure on Dak. We really are. What's going on, champ? Tough
First of all,
day, right?
praise the AK man. I was hoping I would be back on here when he told me that next time, I'm gonna come back in. I already had to do an A bomb. He roasted me already, so it's been a not a good day for me, man. A couple of things I want to talk about. That play calling was terrible, bro. It was probably the worst I've ever seen in my freaking fucking life, bro. I was really I'm literally sitting there saying Nick Sirianni doing a special uh, like I felt like watching Doug and Jim Swartz again, bro. Like I don't even know what to say. Only thing there wasn't was Jalen Mills and Nathan Gary. You know what I'm saying? Missing tackles again. I mean, the cornerbacks are getting put 15 back again. Like at this point, like why do you have Darius Slay then? I mean, if we're not going to put them against these receivers, then why? You know what I'm saying? Derek Barnett, bro, this dude got to go, bro. He can't tackle. He doesn't have the first round talent, bro. I'm so tired of his stupid, dumb decisions, bro. You are not a rookie, and you're making the stupidest shit. Like the dude hits a guy where you could literally get the ball back,
Right.
and we can blame the rest. I'm not blaming the rest. We shot ourselves in the foot. People need to stop blaming the refs for everything. Listen, I'm not blaming the refs for the Cowboys loss, and I'm not doing this starting here. That's hypocritical right there. That's hypocrite. I'm just irritated right now.
Yep.
Like, and listen. I said we were going to blow them out, and I'm here to eat my crow. I know there's going to be people who say, "Oh, you said that." You're right, I did. And there were so many other people who said that too. I thought we had a good game going into the game. I felt confident going to that game. The 49ers weren't fantastic. We were shutting them down for most of the game. They made adjustments, and we did not. We did not make adjustments, bro. We got to get Jordan Howard on this roster, man. I'm so tired of Miles Sanders and Gainwell dancing in the backfield and not hitting the holes right, bro. Between those two, bro, like you need a bruiser, man. If you're gonna run the football, get Jordan Howard and then use Miles Sanders when you need a big spark play or Gainwell, bro. Like I don't know why that you don't have Howard on the roster, man. We need that bruiser. This is when you have bruisers, because when you got a defense like the 49ers, who literally were like, there was no way we were running the football at the first half, and then we suddenly just, did the same thing. We didn't just. Jalen Hurts, I mean, everybody won't blame him, bro. Jalen Hurts didn't do anything wrong. He was forcing passes to Devontae Smith. You got to stop doing that, bro. There was a guy was wide open in the one play where if he caught that would have been a first down. But other than that, I mean, receivers, Jalen Reagor, he's in his second year. And, it goes back to a receiver that doesn't know how to stay in bounds. You have to stay in bounds. That goes back to the mentally of a receiver, learning the fundamentals. When you catch the ball, you try to stay in bounds. And because let's be real, Justin Jefferson would have stayed in bounds, all that stuff. Now, I like what Reagor did. He made the effort, you know what I'm saying? But you have to stay in bounds. And it would have made it would have made so much of a big difference if he caught that and stayed in bounds and would have been a touchdown. But just bad play calling. Jonathan Gannon not just losing. Brandon Graham's huge, bro. And this ain't oh well we lost. No, this is our whole defense, bro. And I don't trust Derek Barnett, bro. He needs to go, bro. Like I want him gone after the trade deadline, bro. I'm so tired of him. I think you need to play Josh Sweat more. I think you need to play Ryan Kerrigan more. Do not put Derek Barnett on the field. I mean, he can't tackle. He literally getting pushed back. I mean, the running back trips over his whole body, man. He can't get penetration. And when he does, is like he makes one good play and he just disappears, man. He's a waste of I don't know how many chances I give him, bro. But making a dumb play hurt us.
That's a part of what sucks about Howie Roseman being our GM is because as long as Derek Barnett is on this team, because he was a first-round pick, and especially with us getting an injury bitten and really hard by losing Brandon Graham today for the season, Derek Barnett's only going to get more playing time now. He is, because he is in the rotation. He's in the rotation, and he's just only going to get more playing time. So hopefully he can get his head out of his ass and stop doing dumb shit like he did today. Because that was
I mean,
fucking.
that
Y'all
call
know
on
how
Kevin
you know
Wall
my stance
was such a
on
BS,
Barnett,
bro.
man. I've been preaching it, I've been screaming it. And you know what? It sucks because today's the night told you so day. You know, again, we heard it. We heard Mike on his live saying, get him out. Like, again, y'all were just too focused on the age, the potential of talent, and not actually seeing what he's already produced on the field. You can't keep on going on potential when you're already 3 years in. We've seen what you
Exactly.
are. I mean, you got to stop saying that there might be a possibility he can get another coach can get something out of him. No, you got to understand, man. He is what he is. He already has another coaching change, and he's still with the same issue, same hothead, same mental mistakes. It's time to move on. Like you
Exactly.
can't keep on holding on to the fact that you don't want to admit that you made a bad decision. Listen, Derek
Exactly.
Barnett wasn't the pick he should have made that year. A lot of guys made mistakes that year. We're just another one of them. Howie, you made multiple, mistakes in the draft. Admit your loss
Good
and
job for
move
what
on.
not be
That's all
on
you
the
got to do
field
with that.
again, bro.
And I understand right now they won't because with BG being down, Barnett is going to be someone that we need. So to say to get rid of him now, it's not going to happen. If anything, they're holding on to him even closer, unless something comes up, which I don't know what. Again, we mentioned Chandler Jones, but we don't know that situation in Arizona. I really don't know what that's about. If that's something that can be done, I would say Howie needs to, start working on that yesterday. I mean, but
Yeah.
I
right now
mean,
it looks like we're
I
gonna we're
mean,
gonna depend a lot on Derek Barnett and Josh Sweat. You got to bring him into the conversation too, because I guess their thought was, yeah, we re-signed him, but it looks like they were gonna do with the same rotation, with only giving him 40% of the snaps. We're gonna need that increase, especially with Barnett. We're gonna have to do a 60-40, and we're gonna have to flip it the other side. Barnett's gonna be coming off the bench.
yeah, I mean, Kayvon Wallace, bro. Let's talk about him, man. Except the hit, what has he done, bro? Like I need Kayvon Wallace to step up, bro. Like I need that Clemson safety. When we first drafted him, I said that we had the best safety in that draft because let's be real, McKinney ain't to me like when we first drafted Kayvon Watts, I said he was going to be better than McKinney. I said he was a very underrated safety. Besides that one hit, which was BS, bro, because he had hit helmet to helmet, bro. I don't care what that call was. That was such a horrible, terrible call right there, bro. He did not use the helmet, bro. That was a BS call. I don't care if that running back literally used his helmet. Like, come on, bro.
I agree with you.
That's the dumbest, stupidest
I
call I've
agree with
ever
you.
seen.
He
You know what I'm
should have.
saying?
If he's
That was
lowering his head,
BS.
it's supposed to be illegal. If a running back is lowering his head like he did, that's supposed to be illegal. So the flag should have been on them. We should have been even closer to the end zone from where Darius Slay was tackled after he recovered the fumble. So that was a
But,
terrible call. There was some bad officiating today. There really was. But like you said, it is what it is. We have to take that for what it is because we can't. That's just part of the NFL.
What's up, Full
The
House?
officiating is going to suck more than
Yeah.
I
likely.
mean, cornerbacks are not getting picked again. Once again, I mean, 4 drop balls, bro. You gotta pick them off. Like Anthony Harris had one in his fucking hands, bro. Another one was Steven Nelson dropping a pick right in his hands. Oh my god, bro! Like this cornerbacks can't catch a
We really need
motherfucking
turnovers. We really
ball,
need
Hang on,
bro.
hang on, Sonic.
Like, come on, get a pick. It's literally right. Nelson had literally one in his fucking hands, and he drops one, bro. That could have
The one
changed
where-
the game.
You talking about the one where Debo knocked
Yeah.
it away from him? Yeah, well, I mean, Debo became a defender there, and he did a good job. That's
No, there was. I think there was one where Nelson was literally covering one of the receivers, and he dropped it right in his hands. Man, he literally dropped it. I mean, Anthony Harris. I mean, this guy like he drops a pick. Except like, where was the blitz? Where was all that? Like, I need Jonathan Gannon to make adjustments. Send the heat because you're going to have to. You lost Brandon Graham. Unless you think, you can't do what you have to do. You have to get pressure. Brandon Graham's a huge loss. There's no way you're replacing him, bro. There's just no way. No way you replace him off the edge. That's the guy that you could not afford to lose, bro. And it's huge, man. And it goes back to, when you keep old players. And I love Brandon Graham, but, and Brandon Brooks, bro, goes out in another game. This man's always injured, bro. You want to talk about Carson Wentz? This dude's such an injury-prone offensive tackle, man. Another pick injury, man. Another one, bro. We gotta get him. Gotta get him gone, bro. Next, he gotta go, bro. I mean, we can't keep on doing this where we have to rely on him to come back. When he went down, our offense went to shits, bro. They put Leonard Dixon on Brandon Brooks' spot. Why? I mean, it's like, why didn't you put Herbeck or someone out there that knows the positions? You put a unknown draft pick that hasn't played a snap yet, and you just throw him out to the wolves. This is why we end up with Andre Dillard, because we threw him in the wolves. You know what I'm saying? Like Andre Dillard's weak, but still, it's like you don't do that. You eventually get him in by rotating him into certain situations, but you don't put him out there like that. That's how you lose. That's how you get him. Or get these players to lose confidence. Now I expect Leonard Dixon not to lose confidence because Andre Dillard's soft, but still, it's like, why didn't you put Nate Herbeck at there? Where is the defense? Like, I saw the exact same shit that I did not want to see. I felt like Jim Schwartz was hired back and Doug Peterson was hired back. I felt like Nick Sirianni was in disguise of Doug Peterson. You know, I've seen Scooby-Doo where they had the they pulled Nick Sirianni's face mask out of, like, they just ripped Nick Sirianni's whole body. Doug Peterson appears out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? That's what I felt like. I felt like that we had to disguise Doug Peterson under that Nick Sirianni clone, bro. It was the same shit. Like, I felt like I was watching Jalen Hurts. Like, come on, bro. Like, no adjustments, man. I mean, I don't know what to say, bro. I mean, cornerbacks are not getting interceptions. You got to get interceptions, bro. You got to. And this week, Dallas is – I'm not saying we're going to blow them out because I know it's a close game. I'm not that stupid. You know what I'm saying? We're not blowing out Dallas. This is going to be a tight game. I mean, they just won. We could talk about how they got calls. I mean, Dallas told us they don't got calls, bro. They got 2 calls. I literally went called back from the Chargers, bro. I mean, they talk about they don't get calls. The rest are rob them all the time. Nah, man. The Chargers absolutely got robbed on those 2 touches. I mean, but you know what? We got to go in there with a mindset.
There was one really questionable one in that Dallas game. I've never seen a quarterback backpedaling like the quarterback like he was.
I feel like I saw Carson Wentz. Remember when he backpedaling?
Try to throws the ball, but he throws the ball away. But they called him down. I've never seen that before.
These refs are horrible, bro.
Dude, did you see the Seattle Titans game?
Yeah. Big play Slay, you there? Sonic,
yeah.
What's going on, guys?
So, Philly Foothills, did you see the Titans Seattle game?
Yep.
So,
Big play Slay, you there? Sonic?
Yeah, I'm here.
Guys.
Hello?
You can hear me?
What are your thoughts on the loss today? How are we feeling?
No, I was just gonna say, did you see the Titans Seattle game? Right. There was this one taunt.
Yeah, the taunting needs to stop, bro. Let the players celebrate, man. I think it's the stupidest, dumbass, stupid decision for the
NFL, bro. We must respect our team.
Fun, bro.
Like Eagle ship, you know what was crazy in that game?
I don't understand why I didn't get the play call at all. Why we did not take the points before half? You know why? Why
do we respect other people? I ain't respecting you.
Not so special. Yeah,
that was BS, man. I don't know what Nick Sam was thinking.
That was a rookie head coaching mistake. That was a big time rookie head coaching mistake.
Proud, bro. I think he really wanted to. I think he watched the Super Bowl highlights and thought, "All right, let me try this." You know what I'm saying? Like,
he needs to scrap that shit. He needs to think of draw up his own plays. Think of your own shit, man. Yeah. Definitely. That shit needs to be scrapped because that, who said this? Richie MC. He said, "Well, Jonathan Gannon, will he discipline Derek Barnett? I don't know. We'll see." And he said the whole stadium
needs to be cut, bro. He's terrible, man.
I know.
I don't even want him on the field anymore, bro. Don't bench him. Just get rid of him, bro. I don't care what they think that hat, bro.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that. He said the whole. He also said the whole stadium and the viewing audience knew that it was going to be a trick play when Ward came into the game. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think a lot of people did. Definitely. You know,
Jonathan, again, we'll discipline Derek Barnett. No, Derek Barnett don't need to be disciplined. He needs to get that. He needs to be cut tomorrow, bro. I mean, the boneheaded decisions, man, you can't have that on the team, bro. You can't. If you want to bench him, bro, then let me ask you a question. Where's J.J. Arcega? Where's that guy at? Where's the number 1 receiver that we're supposed to see? Where's he at? How come he's not getting targets? You know,
he's injured.
He's injured.
No, he wasn't. He was on the field. He had a jersey on.
Oh, he was playing. Okay.
There you guys are. What's going on, guys?
Useless person, man. And we're supposed to. I thought this was supposed to be a new year for him. I thought this was supposed to be a new year. I need to see him get catches, bro, because I need to see that number one pick that everybody's so hyped. I mean, second round pick that everybody's so hyped about that we went all the trouble for. I mean, come on, man. Where's he at? I saw Quez Watkins, man. I mean, that changed some momentum. Jalen Rager, man, this goes back to fundamentals, bro. Keep your freaking feet in bounds, man. Let's be real. These receivers, there's Eagles uncensored, bro. I knew he was coming in. You know, like.
The receiving core was bad today. Outside of Quez and his 2 catches for $117, the receiving core was bad. Josh Norman put the cuffs on Devontae today.
No, he did not. No, he did not. That's one thing I want people to understand. Josh Norman did not lock down Devontae Smith. Wait, let me explain to you why, Eagles champ. He didn't lock down Devontae Smith. They kept running the ball more and more and more and more, and then they kept getting stuffed.
So what you're telling me is
that's the reason why.
So what you're telling me is that that when Jalen Hurts is throwing to Devontae Smith and he doesn't get the ball, that's not locking up.
Devontae caught both of the passes that they threw to him.
No. I mean, when he throws it to Devontae Smith and it's incomplete, that's not lock up.
Yeah, the one
it's flag, but that's not locked up.
That's one play. You can't tell me that's the
So
entire
let me
game.
get this straight. You're giving out excuses. That's what you're telling me.
Somebody locked him up because he only.
No, they did. I'll give him.
Someone
I'll
locked
give
him
the
up.
Niners secondary credit.
He only had 2 catches for 16 yards.
Yeah, I'll give him credit. They did put good work on him, but he got open on some plays, I thought, but they didn't use him because they kept utilizing the running game and it wasn't working for some odd reason. I don't know why, because we were getting stuffed. I don't know who was calling the plays. It must have been Shane Steichen because he likes to run the ball a lot, and it wasn't working. So
wait. Shane Steichen's calling, bro. He better not be calling another offense coordinator.
Sirianni's calling the plays.
Oh my God!
There was no intermediate passing. There was only short little screens, and then we were trying to go deep too much. I don't know.
This is why I said. This is what I said. This is why. Is Nick Sirianni supposed to be a new head coach, or is he Doug Pearson 2.0? Because that is what I'm getting.
He made some Doug Peterson-esque moves today, that's for sure.
It's one game. Let's not overreact here.
Because I cannot afford another Doug Peterson headache for the next.
If he does the same thing in Dallas, you're going to say it's 2 games. Or are you going to say that? Are you going to say it's going to be 2 games if he does the same thing in Dallas?
Sonic, are you going to actually overreact over 2 games?
In Dallas, bro? Oh, there's going to be a lot of questions about our head coach. You got to go.
You're going to react over a singular game?
It wasn't just a game, bro. We shot ourselves in the foot. The 49ers weren't special. They weren't a great team. We shot ourselves in the foot. We made stupid plays. Our coaching wasn't high. The 49ers are not like they weren't. We were shutting them most down in the game on defense. It's just the play calling, man. Like, not in Justin. They adjusted and they came in, but they were doing the exact same things. They were either running to the left when we were going to the right, or they were running to the right when we were going to the left. We didn't adjust. We kept the exact same plays. I felt like watching Doug and Jim again, bro. It goes back to fundamentals on defense and offense. I mean, where was the turnovers? I mean, this is why we got a new defensive coordinator, because we needed the turnover a battle. We have so many cornerbacks going out. You know what I'm saying? No good discipline at all. Nothing like that. I mean, after BG went out, it's suddenly our defense just goes to shit. And that's not an excuse because the 49ers had injuries too. So, no, I'm not going to sit there and say I'm going to blame it on Brandon Graham, because you have, as a team, it's the next man up mentality. You can't use that excuse. Because when your player goes down like Brandon Graham, yes, it's hard that Brandon Graham goes down. It's not easy to replace, and I don't trust Derek Barnett, bro. He needs to get the hell out of here. And I don't want him back on this team, bro. I'm so tired of his dumbass excuses why he can't live up to a first-round pick. I mean, the bullshitted play, man. That's a good turning point. It shouldn't have came up to the Kayvon Wallace, which was BS, because he didn't lower his helmet on that player, man. That was an offense, but That call pissed me the hell off, bro. I flipped the hell out, man. I lost that shit, bro, because that was a good hit from Kayvon Wallace, bro, and that would have changed the
Yeah.
income, man. I mean, imagine you have that play back. I mean, Darius Slay would have had a turnover, and we probably would have had a different game. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it shouldn't have came up to that. It was Derek Barnett making a boneheaded, like hitting a guy right in front of the fucking ref, man. What are you doing? Like, what is your point of doing that? Like, are you that dumb of a player? Are you not intelligent type player? Do you need to have one-on-one
He's
special
showing that he is. I
time?
think he's showing that he is. It's repeated behavior. It's
Oh my
repeated
god,
behavior. It's
bro!
not something that it was it was a heat of the moment thing. It's a repeated thing with him. It's
It
his
wasn't the
annual
repeat
fuck up.
because he reversed the Packers in 2019. It's the same shit that you can't do. You can't hit a guy that doesn't have the ball. I mean, come on, bro. I understand if you're making a play, but it's like you
But
literally did it in front of the fucking refs. Like, what are you doing? Are you that pissed that Josh Sweat got a new deal and you didn't? Like, are you trying to cost our team the game? I felt like he was trying to cost our team the game because he felt jealous because Josh Sweat got paid. Like, I don't know if
Yeah.
he's that petty, but it feels like he did that shit on purpose. Like he wanted to fuck it up for us, man. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
And I'm
I think we do
and
still
I'm
have
here
I know what
and
you're
I'm here.
saying. I hear what you're saying, Eagles champ. But to respond to Richie MC's comment, he said there's no heart leader in the D now. I don't know. I think Fletcher Cox it can play that
There's
role.
one. There's
Singleton's not
two.
too young. He's 29 years old, I
Ryan, no, no,
believe.
no, no. Ryan Kerrigan is a pretty veteran player. He knows how to. He
He
actually
didn't
can
play that
lead.
right off, bro. He did
He's
not. I
30.
don't
He's in his 30s. He can lead that charge. I'm not even lying. I think he can
know,
lead
bro.
that charge. I don't think he'll lead like Brandon Graham, but he has that veteran experience to lead that charge. He did it with Washington too. He led
I
that
want
charge
Chandler
there.
Jones, bro. I want that dude. I want Chandler Jones now. We need Chandler Jones, I think.
Oh
AK,
my,
Other than that,
oh my God.
AK Eagles.
Yes,
Are you
sir.
actually gonna waste picks just to get someone here that you don't even know if he's gonna be here for the future?
So let me get this straight. You're fine with our defense. You fine with our defense. You're fine with Devin Barnett here.
I don't want to draft another defensive end. We need to get a player because I think this team is good. But let's be real.
Ryan Kerrigan is literally right there. Why would we need to trade for someone?
Overrated pass rusher. I'm so tired of hearing it, man. He doesn't have it anymore, bro. Stop it, bro. He doesn't have it.
Yeah,
He
5.5 sacks. Okay, he doesn't have it. Like,
I want to hear AK's thoughts on today.
I don't get this dude, man.
I don't get you.
What's up, guys?
Yeah,
no,
back to you, man. Thumbs up to you, bro.
my family fell asleep early, so I snuck out. I'm being bad right now. Yeah, no. First thing I want to say is, fuck Derek Barnett.
Yeah.
All right, first off, that blew the game with that penalty right there. Okay. I don't know what the fuck you were thinking, but why the fuck you did that, dude? That would have been 3rd and 8, and then you make that stop and they punt the ball and you go forth. That was a huge momentum blower. I fucking hate him. Whoa. Anyway, I am so for Chandler Jones. I brought that up instantly on Victory's channel.
Oh,
I wish he was
God.
in here because I totally am with that. I understand where you're coming from, Slay. But you know what? Losing BG is a big loss. And I believe that this team has a ton of potential. We lost by 7 points to a team who is a playoff contender.
Mm-hmm.
So that right there shows that this team is way more above what everyone was thinking they were going to be.
All right.
They showed a lot of fight. They showed a lot of heart. They played all 4 quarters and they fought until the end. And I like what I saw all around. There was some bad things, but it's nothing you can't work on and grow on. But getting Chandler Jones, I just believe he would be a really good asset to the defensive line with BG being out. and Jones and Cox, that'd be pretty nasty, honestly. But yeah,
But
I think you
do you
can
want to
do.
waste picks though?
Bro,
You don't need to
we don't
technically
need
waste
picks
picks because
next year,
think
bro.
about it.
Only thing we
You
need
could
is
trade
cornerback.
Listen, you could trade Derek Barnett and Zach Ertz and maybe one pick to get fucking Chandler Jones.
Yeah, Zach Ertz, bro. Where was he? I mean, come on, man. Catch him with one hand.
That's
Catch him
what
with
I'm
two
talking
hands.
about. You don't need technically picks to get Chandler Jones. You can trade Derek Barnett, Zach Ertz, and maybe one pick, like a third or a fourth, and then you can get Chandler Jones.
Well, I
And you
mean,
got the
his
cap space to get
value
him.
definitely is based around some picks, so you're gonna have to throw in a couple picks in there.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, but you only said one pick. I think it's gonna have to be at least two.
How old is
Okay, but you're
Chandler
not
Jones,
talking
bro?
about a first or a second. I don't care about that. If it's a third and a fourth, whatever. You know
But
what?
the
The
way
thing
this
is,
dude's playing,
this is
it
the
seems
thing.
like a
This is
second
the
right
way that
now.
I look at it. Right now, dude, this whole division is wide open. All right, we're 1-1. We're tied with Dallas right now for first. Okay, if it is one piece that you're missing at this point, and I believe losing BG was a big piece. So if we can fill the void that needs filled, and we can take that step forward, dude, the sky's the limit for this team. They showed potential, and it's something you can build off of. And the fact that everyone is taking blame for it, and the coaches are taking blame for it, and they're not
Yep.
trying to pin it on just one person, and they're just single-handedly saying, hey, it's my fault. Dude, that they build off that shit. This is one game, and they lost by 7 points. I get it. There's weaknesses, but it's not weaknesses you can't build off of.
I mean, we like I can't wait for Ryan McLeod because I think I like Kayvon Wallace, but like McLeod is a huge piece of secondary, man. And people, I think a lot of people disrespect Ryan McLeod. I don't think they give him the respect that he deserves. Because a lot of Eagle fans don't know how much that guy means a lot for a secondary. But like, I don't know, how old is Chandler Jones? How old is he? Is he in his 30s?
He's like 30, I think.
31.
Yeah.
31.
He's 31
But
years
he
old.
still
I don't
plays
want
at a
him.
high
I'm good.
level.
I'm good. I'm good.
How did Big
I'm
Chandler
good.
Jones
I'm fine. I'm good with what we have right now.
You're happy with Derek Barnett?
I'm not happy with Derek Barnett. I'm happy the fact that we have a veteran leader in Ryan Kerrigan that had 5.5 sacks last year.
He stinks, man. All right.
You can keep saying he stinks, and this and this and that and this and that.
Today.
He actually is productive, my guy. You don't understand that.
Kerrigan
He had 5.5 sacks last year. What are you talking about?
Kerrigan is better than Barnett. I will admit that.
Like,
anybody's better than Derek Barnett, man. That dude doesn't. He blows. He's a freaking
an
bum.
Eagles champ. What you're telling me is you'd want Derek Barnett to lead this team over Ryan Kerrigan on that D line?
I want Derek Barnett to not be here at all. I cut him.
You want him to lead over Ryan Kerrigan?
No, I want Chandler Jones because I don't believe in Derek Barnett. I don't believe in either. Like Ryan Kerrigan, but he's not a pass rusher like Brandon. Brandon Graham is our big vocal of our defense, and without him, I like Ryan Kerrigan, but he's not what Brandon Graham is, and Chandler Jones just makes so much sense because we need a vocal leader. We need a guy that can come in there, and it doesn't have to be, the future. I don't think he's going to be here that long, but we need a guy that can come in here and help us because this is a huge loss. This is not losing. One player on second. This is losing your part of your defense, and people forgot that. Fletcher Cox is great. But Brandon Graham losing him is going to hurt us more than anything else we had, bro. Because when you lose Brandon Graham, you lose your front four. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't see Derek Barnett filling in for Brandon Graham. If he didn't show it today, he's not showing it ever. And
that's why we got Ryan Kerrigan.
Ryan Kerrigan is not
Eagles champ. You realize how many years we signed Ryan Kerrigan to, right? We signed him to a 1-year deal. Mm-hmm. Meaning he's not even going to have to be here for that long. As long as he fills up just a little bit, if he's just a little bit productive, then he's going to help this team a lot.
But we can waste our number one pick.
Hold on, let Paul Host go.
We're going to draft another stinking defensive tackle. Over what? Over the fact? No, I don't want to. I don't want to wait for the draft next year. If we can get a player that's going to impact the defense, then do it because I think we got a young team that can go far.
You haven't even seen what we look like
Now,
without Brandon Graham, my guy.
Can I throw a wrench into this real fast?
Yeah.
Johnson.
Huh?
Johnson. The rookie.
Okay.
You're talking about Patrick Johnson.
Yeah.
I like him. He's a stud.
Well, and Terrion Jackson might get more playing time now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's better than Derek Barnett. I'll take him.
Dude, and Eagles, this can help us so much because even with losing Brandon Graham, now you have a guy like Ryan Kerrigan who can teach these young guys a lot. I mean, Brandon Graham, he's going to be on the sidelines now. He's going to teach Jackson and those guys.
Let's switch up the subject a little bit here. Let's address Easy Money's comment here. Jalen Hurts only had 12 completions out of 23 pass attempts today. That really is not going to cut it in the NFL, and that's not going to beat damn near anybody in this league unless we have a dominant run game, which we did not. We absolutely, we were running the ball pretty good, but we were also getting stuffed on some of those inside runs as well. So, I mean, just the lack of the. Are you guys concerned from today the lack of the intermediate, the mid-range passing game and too many deep balls?
No, I am.
No.
I mean, honestly, I'm just a little because. Wait, let me explain my point. I got you. He was insulted. The only reason I'm afraid, this is more so for Jalen Hurts, is because the thing that was working for Jalen Hurts today was that run pass option. He the same shit in Oklahoma. It worked for him. But when you put him in that pocket and you make him deliver, how does he look? And that's what I want to see this entire season. He didn't look good today in the pocket, so.
He was able to hit Quez Watkins on basically their goal line, bro. Did you see
he underthrew 3 players.
He didn't underthrow.
Yes, he did. He underthrew Devontae Smith, and if you say that he didn't, then you're crazy.
Devontae Smith dropped one football. The other 2, to me, you can call what it is. I thought that was pass interference, but they weren't underthrown.
Yes, they were. If you can go back and check that film, yes, they were.
Oh my God, man. Are we going to overreact over one game? Can we at least see Jalen Hurts?
I'm not overreacting.
Before we judge him, I mean, I'm talking to all the Eagle fan base. Just let him play out. If he doesn't work, he doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? Because let's be real. Zach Wilson threw 3 picks today. Is he better than Jalen Hurts? No, he's not. He's not. He threw 3 picks today.
4.
You know what I'm saying?
Actually.
4. Okay, 4. So it's like you got to give him a chance. He might have had one bad game. Okay, we'll get better. But he made some good throws. Were they all perfect? No. Devontae Smith dropped the football that he has to catch. Some of the balls were right on the money, and you got to adjust as a receiver. They will learn this.
But he underthrew one pass to Devontae Smith.
That happens in NFL. Russell Wilson all underthrows sometimes too.
Okay, but 3 times though. I'm not overreacting, but it happened 3 times in this game.
So what you're saying
whether
is,
he underthrew the deep balls or not, there still wasn't enough intermediate passes. There was too much screens, too much deep balls with lack of accuracy. And there was no working the middle of the field. There was no crossing routes in the middle of the field. I mean, where was Dallas Goedert?
Yeah, where was Gotti?
That goes back to coaching. That's not Jalen Hurts. That's coaching. Coaching, doing the exact same thing. If you it's like we were playing Madden.
I think you can go back.
Can I say something real quick?
If you go back and look at the film, some of it's going to be on Hurts today because he missed some open guys.
Definitely. Oh yeah, he missed a ton.
I mean,
as a quarterback, you're supposed to find your receivers and tight ends wide open and throw it to them. If you can't do that, you miss them. Okay. Let me try to explain this again. As a quarterback, you have the eye on the vision. So if you see someone wide open, you're gonna throw it to them. And I don't know if I can take a look at it, but if we get film, I don't know, maybe if the tight ends were open and Hurts didn't throw it to them, then it's gotta be on him. It's got to be on him. He made mistakes. But guess what? Not every quarterback's perfect. He had a bad game, but if he can play good against Dallas, he might turn it around. That's just my thing.
Yeah, I mean, dude, do not hit the panic button on this already. Let's not start being the fucking Giant fans here. You know, we can say this. I mean, we have all said it. We're going to have some bad moments this year. And I really don't count this as bad moment today. Yeah, we didn't get going the way we should have. Yeah, we had some things go wrong. But rookie head coach, damn near rookie quarterback, new offense, new wide receivers. It's a building process. You know, I get mistakes were made. They understand it. But you know what? I've also seen that these guys are willing to correct it. So, you know, I'm not really worried. You know, if this starts to be consecutive week things, then we'll talk. But for it just being one game, I take it for what it is. We were just outplayed. It sucks that it was even at home. But you know what? I hope they just learn from this, move forward like they said, leave this behind, and come out next week and fuck them Cowboys up.
We gotta be dogs, bro. I cannot stand our fans.
Hopefully.
We have to. We have to.
What's up, Green Talons? He said, now it's off to Dallas. My issue is, why didn't Gannon blitz? BG went down and it's over now. Question is, who will man the right side?
My question is, why are you zoning all the way up? You're letting wide receiver get big plays. Like, I love zoning, but what I hate is when you zone and don't do anything with it. Like, we let Deebo Samuel go down the field. Like,
that was because of our linebackers.
So you're telling me that Steven Nelson could have just, I don't know.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. It's just because one of those plays, I saw Deebo playing up against Eric Wilson, and Eric Wilson let him open so wide open. Then you got like a chunk play with like 30 yards on that.
Why is Eric Wilson covering Deebo Samuels?
I mean, they were in the slot. They were trying to confuse the Eagles on that play. So that was only one play.
Yeah. Hey, you know something? I want you guys to realize something too. I believe next week, hopefully, we'll be getting Rodney McLeod back, which I know that is a huge improvement in our secondary, and it will fill a void that is missing right now, which should free up some pressure on our linebackers, which should be able to let them play a little better. So, you know, they are. I do still believe in my boy Wallace, but you know, he's still learning too. And you know, with McLeod's experience, at least it will free up some pressure. So,
yeah, hopefully we do get him back, because that would be some good veteran leadership that can definitely sort of try to fill that void that BG's leaving. I know they play completely different positions, but veteran leadership, that's what we're talking about. And he's been on this team for a while, so he's definitely, you know.
I mean, losing BG, this is like a gut punching, bro. It feels like that probably is worse than when we lost Carson, bro. This is going to hurt more than that. In 2017, when we lost him, this is like the next level that you can't lose. That's like losing like one of your best pass rushers, man. I don't know, bro. I don't trust Derek Barnett, man. I don't trust him. I don't think he's that guy going forward. I keep on saying he's Marcus Smith on defensive end. That's exactly what he is. He reminds me of that. You know, you see, like I said, Marcus Smith never played some good. Did he have a good rookie year? I don't know, but it's like he reminds me of Marcus Smith on defensive end, bro. He just doesn't have like. Hey, he's a total. And I don't want to use it, but he's looks like a bust to me. He doesn't have it. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have that number one pick strategy. I mean, Josh Sweat is not a number one pick, and he's doing more than Derek Barnett. Let's talk about Javon Hargrave, man. From year one, he stunk. from year 2, my God, he has turned this around, bro. He's probably like our best pass rusher. Fletcher Cox, man, he got. I mean, people want to blame him for the double coverage, man, but you got to understand how valuable Fletcher Cox is. I mean, yes, he's not Aaron Donald. I think a lot of people compare him to that, but you know, we need someone that can replace Brandon Graham because you know I would love to see Tyron Jackson. I mean, this is why you drafted him because Brandon Graham was getting up in age. Fletcher Cox looking like he's going to go downhill. This is why you drafted Milt Williams. This is why you drafted Tyron Jackson out of what is it? Where did he go to college at?
He went to college at am I dumb? Wait, hang on.
Costa Rica. Was it coastal?
No, it wasn't coastal. It was Coastal Carolina.
Coast Carolina, yep. And Milt Williams from
He's from Louisiana Tech.
Yes. So this is why you drafted him. Milt Williams, to me, I would try to see if I could put him on Brandon Graham's spot and see if that makes a difference. You know, because like I don't know. I think you need to trade Derek Barnett, bro. I think he needs to go. I think he needs to go somewhere else where, you know, because I don't see him. I don't see him being here that long, bro. I think you could try to trade him, man. I mean, it looked like he just fucked this game up on purpose because he was pissy that he didn't get a new contract and Josh Swift did. I mean, if that's the case, bro, you got to get the hell out of here, bro. You do. I mean, if you're that fucking irritated, bro, over a dumbass contract and you don't want to play for it, and you're just a soft ass bitch made defensive end who don't have any fucking heart, get the fuck out of here. I keep on saying, you don't want to be here, get the hell out of here. You know, Zach Ertz, I mean, he's trying to catch with one hand, bro. Catch with two. I mean, you know, we talk about Zach Ertz and Dallas Goedert. I mean, Dallas Goedert, to me, he showed more effort than Zach. Zach Ertz just looked like he didn't like. I saw him on the field look like he was mad or something like that, and then he just like he tried to catch with one hand, bro. Catch with two. They always tell you catch with two. If you can't catch with, because you want to make the catch fully, so you catch with two hands. I don't like when you catch with one hand. I know there's a lot of players who do that in the field, but you catch with two hands, bro. That's part of, you know, being a guy that could be reliable. And Zach Ertz is a great player, but it just shows like, is he really with this team? Because he looked like he was mad, and then he's just like he was open. He like had one arm out, and you got to catch with two. You can't catch with one. I don't know, bro.
Hey, Bro Pills, you want to know something funny?
What's up, Slay?
Okay, so I put out, what was it? I put this video out a day ago, right? So you know how the whole thing with the statue, right? The Niners fans did something to the statue, right? I put this video as a short on my channel. It's sitting at 1.8K video, and it's 1.8K views right now. And it's not even an Eagles video. It's a Niners thing. Niners thing is the most viewed thing on my channel. That's ridiculous.
Dude, I can't even get 100 views on some of my stuff right now. I don't know. I don't know where you guys.
You gotta make them short videos, man. Try them.
I do.
No. You know what it is? YouTube has a thing where if you're not this goody type YouTuber and you don't say all these nice things, they cut your views, bro. Basically, what they do is they hide the real views, bro. They did this with me. You know, they try to hide my subscribers. First, I had 5 people like my video. Then it went to 0. And then when I looked on
they
YouTube,
do that to me too.
Creator, I had more than 5 likes, bro. They do that petty shit, and I'm so fucking tired of YouTube watching it, man. Kiss my ass, bro. Seriously, bro. I'm so tired of them doing that shit, bro. It really pisses me off.
Big
It
Play
really
Slay,
pisses me off.
Can you
Like,
share that video? Are you able to share that video?
Yeah, I can because it's on my own channel, so I got you.
Like, I don't like it. I mean, they did it to Eagles Uncensored. First, it was he had 100, and then they dropped him to 98, bro. It's like, it pissed me off. It really irritates me. It's like, stop messing with my shit, bro. Like,
Billy
knock
Put
the hell
Hills.
off.
It
Like,
may
not
say
everybody's
1.4K right now. Yeah. It may say 1.4K, but it's technically actually at 1.8K because I actually checked it. But YouTube like messes it up, so yeah.
What's her name? Susan Wojcicki? What's her name? Susan Wojcicki? Whatever her fucking stupid ass name is. Fuck that bitch.
Big Play, are you getting subs from it, you think?
Yes, I have gotten a couple subs of that. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, what's the name? Patrick Johnson, man. That dude's a beast, bro. I did not. I thought we would see more Jacoby Stevens, man. Why's Jacoby not playing, bro? Why's he not playing? Like this is that time where you bring him up, man. Because like I thought he would be a very much impact on his defense. I mean, where's Jordan Howard? Where's like we need to bring Jordan Howard up, bro, because you saw Miles Sanders dancing in the backfield. You saw Kenny Gainwell dancing in the backfield. It's like there's no power back, bro. You need a power back when you play the Niners, when you play the Dallas Cowboys. We need to get a power running back. If you're not going to use Jordan Howard, then let him go to somewhere that someone's going to use him, bro. There's no point of you putting him on a practice squad when you don't use him. It doesn't make sense. Why is Boston Scott not playing, bro? Why is he on the freaking practice squad? If you don't want him, trade him or let him go to some team that's going to pick him up. I don't understand it. Like, we keeping all these players and we're not even using them. Why is JJ not on the bench, bro? He's done nothing. Nothing. He literally was like playing all game. I'm not here. One time he was called. I have not here. One time they even tried to talk to him, bro. I'm so tired of this dude, man. When is this dude going to actually show up and be that second round pick that we see all preseason but doesn't show up in regular games, man? I mean,
All right, I'm
it's
sharing
BS.
Foothills.
Okay.
Yeah, can you share it? Can you put it on the screen so people can see?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't share unless you put it on the screen. All right, there it is.
Because then we don't have a left tackle. We can't risk Jordan Mailata being a power back, bro. Bring Jordan Howard up, bro. That's why you have him. Look at that. I mean, pathetic.
What did they do to the statue?
They dressed it up in 49ers gear.
Oh.
Oh my god! And then this makes me more pissed off that we didn't beat the
At 1.8K views. Holy crap!
That's good, man. Wow. Interesting.
I'm telling you, Foothills, you gotta do these videos, man. That's what helps bumps up your views. Like Eagle Shamp's done it before. I've seen you make that Ryan Clark one. It did good for you.
Yeah, but I got copyright off that too.
Well, I do it through Twitter, so I don't get copyrighted.
No, you get copyright off that. I got copyright off Twitter too. YouTube does it. Anything that's the media that's not yours. You're not even allowed to have freaking from Instagram. You get copyright off that shit. So Philly Foothills needs to keep doing what he's doing, bro. It's not Philly Foothills. It's YouTube cutting down his views, bro, because it's not this and I watch Philly Foothills, but sometimes, YouTube is I don't know what they are, bro. They piss me the fuck off, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So I mean, yeah.
I think you're right. Williams is defensive end sooner than later. He had plenty of depth at the tackles. I love Milton Williams, bro. I think that was a good steal. I was really, I mean, when you saw how he fist pumped the guy and they didn't like it, I'm like, did we draft? It's like to me, it's like I give him a chance. I'll start him over Derek Barnett, bro. I don't want Derek Barnett here anymore, bro. He hasn't done shit, and it's like if I'm a coach and I'm going up to him and saying, pack your shit and get the fuck out of Philly, bro. Like that's exactly I'd be grabbing him by his little ear, picking him up and say, get the hell out of here. Kick him right in his ass. That's exactly what I said. Get out of here.
Richie MC said, watching the NBC 10 News, it just showed Isaac Seumalo on all fours after the defender knocked him to the ground. No adult should ever be crawling in position, be in the football field. Hey,
oh my God.
There was a point in the game today where, and I've never heard the referees say this, it was the entire left side jumped off sides at one point. They literally said that. It was the entire left side. That was not anything to be happy about either.
I swear these refs became mad, and I swear to God, they called the most bogus. It was like playing a video game, bro. These refs are horrendous, bro. I mean, did you see the play call went down to 0 and the 49ers defense offensive line was jumping off side and the play call went 0 and they still let the play go off, bro. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But we shot ourselves in the foot, man. I mean, like I said,
you're talking about that last possession for the 49ers, huh? Because I seen the play clock go to 0 too.
It wasn't even just that Quez Watkins drive where he had that big 90-yard bomb. We should have scored a touchdown right there.
You know,
You
it's so
think he
funny.
got-
They grabbed the face
you
mask
think-
of him
you guys
too.
think he
That
got-
was a face mask call too that they should have called, but no.
Do you guys think that
Doesn't
Quez
grab
got
his
tired
face
on that
mask.
play? Do you guys think he got tired?
No. They grabbed the
Whoa.
face mask of him. They literally grabbed his face mask. They didn't call that.
No. Well, not just that, but they
close.
also horse collared him on that.
That
play
was
too.
close too. Yeah, they did have him. They did.
That was a horse collar tackle.
Pull down from the back. Yep.
So that should have been an extra 15 yards tacked onto it, but they didn't call that shit either.
Right. So we should have been like first and goal at the 1.
Yeah.
Yep, and in the Seattle Titans game, there was this player, number 6, I think, or 5 or something like that. He literally just got hyped, and he wasn't even taunting or anything, and that was a taunt.
Was it next Monday the Dallas Cowboys game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Hey, Philly, uncensored, bro. You were right, man. You were right that you told me that I would have to come back, and bro, maybe you said I'm gonna see you again. I'm like, all right, and I'm like, fuck, I have to come back. So, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I did say it was gonna be a close game too. So
yeah, but Philly Uncensored told me that what happens if we lose? I'm like, we're not gonna lose. I'm like, fuck, we lost. Because you know what I mean. And I'm not saying we're going to blow out the Cowboys. We're not blowing out the Cowboys, bro. There's no way.
It's any given Sunday.
Yeah. Every given Sirianni, excuse me.
Hey, you know what? I know a lot of people give them shit, on that 4th down play, all that. Granted, that was the wrong call, play-wise. Never should have played that.
The Philly special?
Take the point. Take the fucking point.
No, I get it. And no, as soon as he did it, I was like, why the fuck didn't you do the points? But
seriously,
on the bright side of it, though, him doing that, to me, that shows faith in his offense, and that shows that he has faith that they'll execute it, and that, in a weird sort of way, is a positive for the team, because when you have faith in your players that they can execute something like that, that can mentally take you a long way. So I look at it in a positive way. Like I said, I'm not panicking. Like I said, it's one game.
Well, there's a lot of Eagle fans that say we should tank now. It's so stupid.
After one game, Jesus Christ.
No.
Yeah, we need
I
to
don't want
put
to tank.
the brakes on that.
I'm not.
You
I'm
just,
not one of those
gotta
Eagle
wipe
fans,
this
bro.
one to the side, man, and just let this one go. It's on to another week. We'll be good.
I mean, for the most part, our defense is playing good. I mean, we held Jimmy G to a pedestrian 189 yards with a touchdown. I mean, they had a pretty good running game, but they didn't have anybody over 50 yards rushing. So, I mean, our defense is playing pretty solid. It's just, we got to get – if we would have had some offense today, I think we would have been right in the game. We just couldn't get it done.
We couldn't execute.
Last week, man, we held them to no touchdowns, and then this week we let one touchdown go. But, dude, you held a team that scored 33 points last week to 17. I mean – this team has not let up that many yards on defense. I know losing this game today makes it look a lot. Makes it look a lot worse than what it really is. But statistically, they didn't do that bad. I mean, what kind of shadows it all is the loss? The loss makes it hurt more, but statistically, they didn't actually do that bad.
Right.
And
I mean, Kittle only had 45 yards.
I don't think he got it.
Look at the Cowboys game next week.
That's amazing. 45 yards on Kittle.
No,
seriously.
No, he only had 4 catches for 17 yards.
Yeah, there you go. 17 yards. He didn't even have 20 fucking yards. It's amazing. You have Kittle
Debo that killed us. Debo killed us.
Told you guys, Eric Wilson's a stud against tight ends.
But that's what I'm saying, though. 17 fucking yards, man. Like on Kittle. That is amazing.
Yeah.
How many defenses can say they did that?
Not only
you
that,
have to look at that shit, man, and that means something.
And the fact that we held them without a first down in the first quarter was first
Right?
time since 2016. So our defense is playing at a pretty high level right now. We just need our offense to get their head out of their
Exactly.
ass. Yeah,
Exactly. I mean, don't hit the panic button. We're all right. We just hit a slump this week, and like I said, it's a learning curve. They'll get it taken care of.
what were we going to say, BPS, about Dallas next week?
Okay, this is what I was gonna say. Look at what the Chargers did against Dallas today. They held them to 20 points, and their defense literally didn't even look that good. So if their defense not looking too good can hold Dallas to 20 points, that gives me a little faith going into this game against Dallas and how, we can stop their offense.
I'll tell you like this: we play like this. If we play like the Falcons, just being real. Like I said, Jonathan Gannon is a better defense coordinator than Jim Schwartz. I know. I say I compare this to Jim Schwartz. Let me tell you something. Jim Schwartz would allow a big play to Kittle, allowed a big play to Deebo Samuel, allowed a big play. Nathan Gary and Jalen Mills, the two burnt brothers. Along with Ronald Darby, if we brought him back, probably we would have. If he was a free agent. Okay. He would have allowed a big play. I mean, you wouldn't have saw any rookies. You would have saw, the same things. I mean, Doug would have did something stupid like, I don't even know, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to look for the positive, but Jim Schwartz would have allowed 35 points extra on that scoreboard, bro. He would have done something stupid. Our run game would have been they would just ran through us like crazy. So, yes, Jonathan Gannon did adjust, but we held them to less than Jim Schwartz. Jim Schwartz would have did more damage than good. Let's just put it that way.
Now, I will say this. There is one thing I did learn about our defense today. We suck against jet sweeps. Holy fuck. You get what I mean, man? Like, holy shit, do we suck against the jet sweeps. I've never I don't understand that. That one makes me wonder. I'm like, how are you so dominant in the middle, but so fucking shitty on the outside?
Right. And the fact that I was very disappointed that we were not even able to get a single sack today against Jimmy Garoppolo. That's just we let him rush for a first down at one point. He broke the pocket out to the left side, got a first down.
And that makes me nervous.
Nearly enough pressure on him.
And that makes me nervous because Dallas could use those jet sweeps on us next week. They look at the game tape and they see that we struggle with that. They're going to attack our weaknesses, and they could do something where they can get CeeDee Lamb on a jet sweep, or they can do is, you saw Tony Pollard. I mean, run through that Chargers defense. I mean, you could see something where they give to Tony Pollard. I mean, they have done that before. So we need to prepare for that because Dallas could see that and they could attack that. You know what I'm saying? Or they could, get Pollard on his jet sweep or something like that, or they could do something crazy. We need to prepare for them. We need to be disciplined, and we need to go out there and show that we're not this. Because I heard A-Bomb, I was talking to him on where you hiding, shot to where you hiding, but he was telling me that we're 1-15, we're not making the playoffs. Like, and it makes me so frustrated we didn't beat them because I literally was roasted on there, bro. I literally was torn apart, ripped apart, you know what I'm saying? And it was embarrassing, bro. So if you didn't think I got my crow, trust and believe I had a 49ers fan talk shit, bro. Talk shit.
I was watching.
Sonic flipped the hell out of him, bro. Like, I didn't even have to yell, bro. He was saying, like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I'm like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sonic, bro. If he's still in here not sleeping, man, he went after A-Bomb like crazy. And I'm like, A-Bomb, you can't say that because we were cocky in week 1. We were talking all that shit. I said we were going to blow him out, and I got my ass beat for that. You know what I'm saying? I got my ass, freaking handed to me. So I got to take this hot L. I got to go into the mindset that, maybe we estimate our team. But you know what? I said I would roll with the punches and shot the Eagles unanswered. He told me, you gotta be realistic. But I'm gonna roll with my punches. I feel good about where we are. But there's some things that I didn't like today. Obviously, it's a loss. You don't like to lose. But I'm the type of cat where I'm gonna go for it and I'm gonna believe my team. You know what I'm saying? But am I going to pick the Cowboys? Am I going to say we're going to blow them out? No, because it's always divisional rivals, and they're going to be hard. They're not the Giants. The Cowboys are way better than the Giants. So we got to go in the mindset. This is a new game. Let's put everything to the past. This is heartbreaking, and just watching the highlights make me so mad because I can't say anything good because how are you going to say anything positive? Yeah, there's things to take positive, but it's still a loss, man. And if I'm not going to give the Cowboys fans excuses to be happy about a loss, damn well if I'm going to allow myself to sit there and say, oh, but the positive. No, we lost at the end of the day.
Let's
and we
all
can't
be
make
humble.
excuses.
Well, I must give you one thing to be positive about next weekend. They have Micah Parsons playing defensive end right now.
Yeah, I know.
And he's going to be going up against Lane Johnson. So shout out to him and good luck with that, my guy.
Let's
Wait,
hope he don't
no,
go
he's
down
not.
like
He's
Brad
playing the
Brooks.
left side. He's playing the left side.
No. He
The
was
left
No,
side,
I was
the-
watching the game.
left- the
The
left
Chargers
end.
game. He seemed like he was on the
the
left
left.
side.
The left
The
is
left
the
end would
right.
be lined up against the right tackle.
Oh, my
Yeah.
bad. All right, that makes sense.
Let's
Yeah.
hope Lane
So
Johnson don't go down like Brandon
So
Brooks.
that's what I'm saying. Lane should be able to lock him up all day because guess what? Parsons has never played defensive end ever.
But
He
one
did
thing
play
he only has against
They're
Lane
filling
Johnson is
him
he's
in. They're filling him in because of DeMarcus Lawrence, and they're
Right.
only planning on doing that for a couple of weeks. So yeah, I don't see that.
Well, he did pretty good
That's
today.
going to be
I
a
mean,
weak side. Yeah,
That's
but
gonna weaken their. That's
they
going to
weren't
weaken
going
their
up against
linebacking
Lane
core.
Johnson. Yeah, but they weren't going up against Lane Johnson today. No offense.
let's just hope Lane Johnson stays healthy because heaven forbid can Brandon Brooks stay healthy, man. I mean, another pec injury, bro. This guy got to go next year, bro. You got to trade him next year if you're the Eagles, bro. Because
No,
it's
I
all
agree.
about
He's
availability.
done after this year.
And freaking
I agree.
Nick Bosa had a pretty good day. He had that one bull rush on Mulata. That didn't look too good for Mulata.
Nah, I mean, Mulata held him pretty good. That was just a good defensive play. I mean, Nick Bosa is
That
a
was
very
very
smart,
impressive.
talented player, bro. You got to give him credit when it's due.
Man.
Here's my thing about that, dude. And I questioned my Lotta's contract the moment it hit. But all in all, Nick Bosa really wasn't that big of a factor today for us. He did have his sack on Hurts, and that was a tremendous bull rush. My God, I didn't know he could move a man like that, but he did.
Yeah, I forgot all about that. Harris had a pass
He had
interference
two, but
too.
one of them was not against the Mulata though. One of them came from one of them came against I think it was Goddard that gave it up.
Yeah, but I'm talking about
don't know why the
strictly
hell-
against him.
Right. I don't know why the hell we left Goddard man on Nick Bosa. That was
I don't know
doesn't
either.
make a lick of sense to me.
Yeah, that made no sense. But against my Lotta though, that was his only one. And you know what? To be where you're at in your career, and you have so much more to learn, and to hold a talent like that to one sack, dude, props to you, man. And you know what? He has to go against his brother here soon. And you know what? His brother, he plays just like him. So I believe that he can study
his
this
brother?
film, and he's only going to get better. Against
Joey
his
Bosa?
brother. Yep. Plays for the Chargers.
Mhm.
One of the most underrated defensive ends in the game.
Yep.
Never
Yeah, he
gets
had
his respect.
He had a pretty good game today.
Yeah.
He never gets his respect. There's always about his brother this, his brother's that. Like, they never give that guy respect.
I mean, imagine Joey Bosa was on the 49ers, bro. How different would that be?
Like, exactly. If he was on the Eagles, he'd be the most talked about player in the damn world, or the Cowboys.
Hell, like if we could get Joey Bosa, bro, and trade Derek Barnett, I would do that, but that would be on fucking mad, and I wouldn't really happen because I don't think the Chargers would be that stupid and dumb and
All right.
low to do that. But
Billy
the-
Wood Hills, I gotta
Dude,
go, man. You have a good one.
All right, BPS. Take care. Have a good night.
Yep.
Get some
What does
rest.
Joey Bosa? Doesn't Joey Bosa play a different position than Derek Barnett?
No, they both play defensive end.
Okay, I was trying to make sure I didn't just say something stupid where I was just saying like trade for like a different position on the
to
thing.
I think
But
Joey
it
might
wouldn't
be.
work anyway.
to be
technically, I
honest,
guess.
Joey Bosa's a left outside linebacker. He's not a defensive end. He's a stand-up left outside linebacker that plays on the line.
Can we put Derek Barnett on special teams, please?
Can we put him on the special bus out of Philly, please?
Oh my god, man! Just watching him, bro. Oh my god, gets me so much. Oh god, I cannot wait for him to go. Oh, like
It's
I hope
almost
we
like
trade him during the short deadline.
it's almost like Howie Roseman with Derek Barnett. It's like a ticking time bomb. You're just
Same with
waiting.
JJ Arcega-Whiteside, bro. I mean, where's he at?
Hey, just remember the saying, my guy: follow the money.
Yep.
Yeah, follow the money.
And here's the thing: Mailata got his money. Dillard did not. Sweat got his. Barnett did not.
Now Brandon Brooks went out. Do you think they're going to put?
That is all you need to know, my guy.
Do you think they'll put
tells you
Dillard
right
with
there where
Brandon
they're
Brooks spot now?
No.
No.
The only
No,
cross
how
training
is-
I've
how
heard
is-
about Dillard is him playing some right tackle. They've been talking about they've been cross training him at right tackle more. But no, I do not see Dillard playing guard at all.
I hope not, bro.
Dickerson takes over that right guard spot for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
And actually, when Dickerson came in, we were actually running the ball pretty good in the middle of the line. We just
he got potential, bro. He could actually be a replacement for Brandon Brooks. I ain't gonna say he couldn't be, but he could be a replacement. Think about it. I mean, you could go in the center and get another center. You just could put because Brandon Brooks. I mean, I don't know, bro. But I was just wondered, like, where is Nate Herbig? Where is Jack Driscoll? Why don't you just bring him and put, I mean,
they're not
Jack
Dickerson,
Driscoll's
my guy.
Jack Driscoll is on short-term IR. Nate Herbig is been playing more center this training camp and summer and stuff like that. But I mean, I get what you're saying as far as the NFL playing experience, but Landon Dickerson is already levels ahead of those guys, so that's why.
I mean, you gotta look at it this way, dude. Dickerson is a second Mailata on that field, hands down. He's 6'8", 350 pounds. Mailata's 6'8", 370. I mean, he's damn near another Jordan Mailata, and that's the only good thing about having him out there at right guard next to Lane Johnson. One, you're sitting right next to Kels and Johnson, two of the best to learn from the rest of the year. He gets familiar with the offense because he will be taking over for Kels when he leaves. So it's only a learning experience for him. And dude, he's a fucking mauler. Like, you run behind this kid. That's what he's built for. So it only helps us offensively.
Let's just hope Lane Johnson don't go down, bro. Let's hope we don't see it last year, man, because oh my god, bro.
Jordan Mailata he is an absolute man. He is a grown ass man.
Jordan Mailata.
Just running people over in rugby, man.
Yeah.
This
He's such a beast,
on that guy.
You know what I'm saying? It goes back to Jeff Stoutland, who's a very good offensive a good offensive coach, bro. The way he was able to turn that dude from he didn't even play in the NFL to the future left tackle who just got paid and is now just making players like Nick Bosa had only one sack. Now, if he was going to get any other, I mean, the dude was dominating other people, but when you got who's this? Berman. Okay. I thought there was a 49er fan coming in. No, man. But it's I don't know, bro. Tough loss, bro. I'm gonna lie.
What's going on, Birdman?
What's up, fellas?
How goes it?
Ooh, this one, I don't know where to begin, man. I'm so disappointed because, to be honest with you guys, I wasn't really impressed with the San Francisco 49ers.
I wasn't either, bro.
kudos to them. You did what you did, but if you ask me, the Eagles got the biggest double barrel shotgun and just literally shot off their own foot in their own home crowd with the disrespect, them going down to the Rocky statue, disrespecting over there and all that. You think that would have been enough fuel? I heard it from the crowd. They were very into it, but you can't give us like false hope. You can't be scoring touchdowns and then you're gonna take them off the board. That you're just not gonna win games like that. Call it bad luck, call it whatever. But all I can say is that Nick Sirianni, you straight up look like a buffoon out there, and Eagle fans will read that shit real quick, real quick. You can never have a repeat performance like that in your career because that was ridiculous. I don't know why in the hell you even thought to call that stinky or whatever the hell you want to call it a pretend Philly play. You just look like a buffoon right there. It felt very amateurish. It was like amateur night at the Apollo. Uh, your whole preseason practice and all that, all the stuff that you preached. Where was it? You know, we're in big trouble with Brandon Graham leaving the defense because not only his presence, but just like his whole thing. Like he's the captain to the ship back there, and now we got to find who's going to replace him. And two people that I'm really so pissed off, and this whole off season I had it in the back of my mind was the whole Brandon Brooks thing, and here it is today, showed its ugly head, and kind of I'm done with him, guys. Like
Derek Barnett.
I'm done with Brooks and Barnett. You can go to your local Wawa and start packing some bags because that was bullshit what you did.
It felt like he did that on purpose. It felt like he pissed off because Josh Swift got a new contract and he didn't.
We've already seen this from him, and you
Exactly.
thought he would have learned his lesson, but obviously not.
How could he be pissed off about a contract right now? He knows he's not getting one. The hell, they just restructured him and took money away from him. Why the hell would he think he's getting a contract extension?
That's the players, bro. They feel like if you can cost them the games, they're gonna they're finally gonna get traded, or maybe he wants out, so he'll play like shit, and the Eagles will give in and they'll trade his ass.
Well, he's stupider than I thought. Then he's even dumber than I thought.
The only way that this goes away, fellas, that this game is that you need to restart your thinking. Go back to the basics like we've been preaching, even Foothills, we've been saying that. And you go out there and you beat the ever snot out of these Cowboys. Or you better make this game pretty damn close. This better be a stupid field goal loss like they did with the damn Chargers. That's the only way I'm going to accept the loss from the Cowboys. Other than that, you need to teach these guys a lesson and smack them in the mouth because, when they almost won Tampa, they were feeling themselves. Now that they won by a field goal, oh God, we got to look out now, guys. They won by a field goal, so we really got to be shaking in our boots. But all this goes away. You better beat the ever snot out of the freaking Cowboys, and this San Francisco loss will definitely go away. But if you dare go over there on Monday night in front of the millions and you lay an egg down there, things are going to start getting real ugly for Nick Sirianni. All that little preaching and all that this and that, rock, paper, scissors, that's just going to come back and bite him in the ass. You can't have no weak-ass game. So I don't know what he's going to have to do, but he's going to have to look deep down inside and figure out what the hell he did because that was pathetic and that was embarrassing, guys. There's nothing else to say. The San Fran can toot your own horn and all that, but honestly, being an NFL fan, I wasn't that impressed. They were very beatable, and we got fresh pieces out there. And obviously it showed with our rookie coach, but there was no reason for us to lose this game today. It was, like I said, double barrel shotgun right to the foot. That's
Yeah,
it.
I mean, like I said, bro, like Brandon Graham's a huge loss, and like I said, this is why you drafted Milton Williams or you drafted Jackson, and it's like, but it's like we had so many opportunities to get the ball back. I mean, like interceptions would drop. Nelson, you have to intercept that ball. I mean, the
Yeah,
fumble. I mean, Tavon Walsh, what a BS referee call. I mean, he didn't even hit helmet to helmet, and they call that BS. But it's like,
yeah. I
I
seen
don't know, bro.
trying to say that we're dirty players and shit like that. I see them taking shots, but they could take all the shots. I mean, it's a bang bang play. It is what it is. They can cry me a river, but that's one thing too, man. We're not getting no turnovers. We're not gonna win games. We need some
Hmm.
turnovers here. I don't know what they're waiting for, and then also,
turnovers. We need some quarterback pressures. Jesus Christ.
yeah,
I mean,
and then
we had our 3 sacks last week against
communication too.
against the shitty ass Atlanta offensive line that we exposed a rookie offensive guard, in the middle there. We didn't get we let Jimmy G freaking run for a first down today. I mean, what the hell's Dak going to do to us next week if we don't get this shit together? If we don't get more pressure on the quarterback, our secondary is going to get very exposed.
Yeah, and what's up with the communication when we almost had him pinned at the 2 right there, and then Knucklehead gets in the way and basically puts the ball back in the freaking end zone. It's like, come on, guys, you guys look like ass clowns right now.
That's a rookie. That's Zach McPherson. That's a rookie mistake. I mean, he's
Yeah,
got
but
he's got to be better than that. He's got to see that ball coming towards him.
right,
He's got to break down
dude.
and not touch that ball until it's done. Stop moving.
Look, I don't know. Okay, we've only seen our punter for almost 1 week now, and now 2 weeks. We know the guy's good. We know that guy makes magic. So why are we acting like jackasses thinking that he's not going to be able to pin it back? The guy is doing his job, but now we're looking like dummies over there when we could have pinned it back. That could be a sack right there, or safety. But nope, we can't. It's too good for us. It's too good. We don't want a turnover. Yeah, right? It's too good for us. But the other thing I'm going to call out too, guys, is we need to go get a back, and we need a big back. And I was thinking Howard might get Howard in here, but I think Howie needs to go get sign someone now, because this is ridiculous.
Bell?
What's that?
No, I'm sorry. I was saying Le'Veon Bell. No, I'm joking.
I don't know, but I'm ready to sell Barnett. I don't know. I'll sell some pieces here, and let's go get a big back, because if we're gonna be over. What's the point of going to the red zone if we're just gonna park there? Hey guys, we're in the red zone. Let's just chill. Let's chill, guys. Let's not get in.
It felt like Kenny Gainwell and Miles Sanders were just dancing in the backfield. Felt like watching Barry Sanders and freaking Barry Sanders 2.0, bro. Like both of them were just dancing. They weren't hitting the holes. I mean, I don't know, bro. They both look like.
It's a mistake. You guys, Philadelphia needs a big back, and especially with that type of red zone play, dude. How are we gonna get in the end zone?
You got a 24-year-old running back just sitting there on the benches. Like, why didn't you just let him go to a team that's going to want him, bro? There's no point in bringing Jordan Howard back if you're not going to put him on the roster. Where's Boston Scott? Where's he at? I mean, why did you keep those guys? You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to figure out where's J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. Where's the guy that we are supposed to be excited about that he's supposed to be changing, right? He's been on the field and yet has not had one catch in the regular season, bro. But we want to.
Oh, he's a block. All he does is block for us. He's not a receiver.
Then why don't we just keep Matt Collins then? If we're just going to allow people to block, let's trade for Matt Collins then, bro.
Right. We might as well get Doug Peterson, because he would do the same plays that he's doing the same. I don't know. What's the difference between Sirianni and Peterson? That looked like very suspect today.
Boy, it's one game. I know it's hard. It was a hard one to swallow.
Yeah, I can't say it. I can't
Yes,
say
he
he's
did look. Yes, he did look suspect today, but you have to remember, you guys, that Sirianni has never been a head coach anywhere, not in high school, not in college, and damn sure not in the NFL. So there's going to be some bumps in the road. And
Yeah, but
you know what? For the most part, our defense showed out today.
oh yeah,
We've been holding people down, and I think we definitely have something to hang our hat on. We held San Francisco without a first down in the first quarter for the first time since 2016. Our defense is playing good. We just need our offense to get this shit right. And
here's the thing too that messed it up too. But like I said, these are self-inflicting wounds that happen. That touchdown that they took back from Rager, that shifted all the momentum because we were on the roll. We were gonna pop San Francisco.
I'm sorry about that. Sorry, guys. I'm bad.
Take off? Oh, what that whole momentum shift after they took that touchdown back, and after that it was just crickets. We didn't have no answer for it after it. So it's just like,
Yeah, I like what Jalen Hurts did, bro. I think a lot of people are overhyping the fact that he didn't get these big balls, but you gotta understand. I mean, Devontae Smith. I mean, you gotta catch that, bro. If it's in your hands, you gotta catch it. I mean, I talk shit about Daniel Jones, but Daniel Jones threw the ball to receiver. I had to go back and watch the game, and the ball was right in his hands, and I was just angry at Giant fans for talking shit, but you gotta catch that ball. If the ball is in your hands, you gotta grab it. I don't give a fuck who you are, bro. You got to catch the ball.
12,
I mean,
12 completions is not going to get it done in the NFL.
no, it's not. But when you're doing the exact same play calling over and over and over again, eventually it's like, bro, like, come on, man, you got to switch it up. And this goes back to Nick Sirianni. And I like the fact, and then you want to talk about what the difference between Doug and Nick Sirianni. Doug would have made so many excuses in a press conference. Talk about, oh, we got to be better at this. Nick Sirianni said, this is my fault. It's my fault. I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say fuck up, but you know what I'm talking about. And that's the difference because he held accountability. Doug would have blamed this guy. He would have blamed the left guy. He would have blamed the church boy. He would have blamed the freaking sandwich maker down in the stadium. He would have blamed the mascot. He would have blamed Jeffrey Lurie. He would have blamed freaking Dom Malinsky, whatever that dude is. He would have blamed me. He would have blamed Philly Foothills. He would have blamed the fans. He would have blamed anybody but except him. He never took responsibility. And when he did, he didn't change it. Now, if Nick Sirianni goes out there and he stinks up again, then it's like, all right, you took responsibility, but you got to change your behavior. If he goes out and changes behavior, then you know that he's better than Doug because Doug never changed his behavior. He did the exact same stupid, dumb decisions. And it goes back to accountability. The first step of accountability is admitting your mistakes. He did that. You know what I'm saying? It would have been Carson and Doug making excuses. He made excuses and never changed it.
Right, like coach is gonna get it from us, guys. And I'm not saying like, oh, get rid of him and this and that, but he's gonna get it because it's simple.
There's a lot of Eagle fans that want him fired after week 2, and I think they need to use the brain a little.
You're gonna get that, but the thing is that he's gonna get grilled for that because I'm sorry, guys, I was not that impressed by San Fran. This was
either. I think they're overrated, and I think we'll see him eventually again.
Our game, and the dumbest things happen to us, like a touchdown comes back, and a lot of non-calls, and those dumb things. But I mean, the game still could have been close, but we should. At the end of the day, I had us winning by like 3 points. I think I was having a 24-21. It could have been very close to that, but that was very fluky and a freaking field goal block, bro. I mean, Lord have mercy, dude. Like we were just not catching no kind of break today. And
hey, but I do have a question for you, my guy. Knowing that was a winnable game for us today, doesn't that make you feel a little better though? Knowing that at least it was winnable, because most people count us out pretty much all this year. So
yeah. Don't get me wrong, guys. Look. We're going to find out how mad Sirianni got. We're going to find out how pissed this team is. You got to go punch Cowboys in their mouth because they are flapping. Those gums are flapping. And I heard Cowboys fan talk. He's like, oh, did you hear the Eagles fan? They're trying to blame the Cowboys. They're trying to blame the coach. It's the coach's fault, but Jalen Hurts, he sucks. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, I heard that too. You know, it's so funny. Dak threw 2 picks today. I think 3 picks right into a guy that we should have drafted, Asante Samuel Jr. You know, I talked about how we should have drafted him. You know, who did we take in the 3rd round? Who did we take? We took Landon Dickerson. You know, now it's good, but it's like you could have had a cornerback, and Asante Samuel Jr. looked fabulous. I mean, oh, God, man.
Yeah. So going back to Uncensored's point. Yeah, this is like again, it's gonna be doom and gloom because all of us knew that we could have won this game, right? We all saw it, and it just got pathetic. You know, and that's part of being an Eagles fan is that we've seen how many games have we seen like this where we're supposed to win and we're in it to win it, and we look all good on all sides of the ball and blah blah blah, and then all of a sudden we just shut the bed. We basically just did that. And I cannot believe we did that in front of the fans. San Fran fans are all there in the stadium and all that ugly red. That was disgusting. But you know what? We're gonna when we play San Fran, I'm gonna be in San Francisco, and I don't know how do you disrespect San Francisco? I go on the bridge or something, paint it green. What do I do? I'm gonna do something because you want to go and disrespect the Rocky statue. I'm gonna go. I mean, how do you disrespect San Francisco? What do I do? Foothills.
That's a good one.
Got to figure that out.
Right? Maybe take a picture of the Golden Gate from a distance and see if you could, you know, maybe make it green with your camera or your phone or whatever.
Get a freaking big ass banner and put it on there. Go Birds.
There you go. That'll work too.
We'll figure something out because you guys want to play games. We're playing
Probably
right back.
makes no fucking sense whatsoever. But what I would do is I'd go get a shit ton of bird seed and throw it everywhere and have bird shit everywhere when they get there.
Their stadium.
I would actually get the bunch of fish bait and I'll check so many sharks in there. So then watch the people get no. Yeah. But I mean, because think about it, they have a bunch of sharks that I know. The Golden Gate Bridge is right next to the bay, right next to the ocean, right?
Yeah.
So I would just get a bunch of chunky bait, throw it in the water, and because a lot of people swim there, you know. But that would be cruel, you know.
Yeah,
and I think that'd be justified. I don't know, but you know,
we should get like an Eagles caravan, and everybody just bring Go Bird signs and just a bunch of Eagle flags and just respect that bridge or just hold the traffic down, have a little party. We're gonna figure something out.
You can make a rendition.
We play them again? I mean, how do we know we're gonna play them again?
Oh, we're gonna.
They keep They keep making us play San Fran. We've been playing them like almost every other year. It seems like.
Are you talking about next year if we play them, or if we play them in the playoffs? Possibly?
Whatever happened when Philly's back.
If we get in the playoffs, bro, I want to play them at home again, bro. I want to play them in Philly, and I hope we beat the dog shit at them, bro. Like, I really want to play them in Philly again. I think we could beat this team. I want it in cold weather on the December. I mean, I don't care. I don't care. If we get to the playoffs, I want to play them in Philadelphia in the cold because I think that would make so much of a difference. I mean, they're used to warm weather, but it's like they're used to warm weather. So it really was an effort. It's different when it's, you know, snowy and it's freaking cold out there. Teams don't usually go to Philly like that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I think I got it. I'm gonna talk to E-Rock, and maybe we can get a plane that'll fly over the stadium and just be like, "Go Birds."
Yeah, they might shoot that thing down, bro.
I don't give a damn. We got to GoFundMe together. But you know what? Here's the other thing, guys. So I don't know what I could take from the San Fran because honestly, I wasn't that impressed. But if they are this team, this juggernaut that everybody's saying they are, then these other teams, I'm not going to be so worried about. I just think that they just need to clean it up, and we need some better plays. And the other thing I'm worried about is our running back situation. I don't know if we can go get a big back because I feel like we're going to get in the red zone, and this might happen again where we can't dial it up. Because I saw Lamar Jackson today, and I saw Lamar Jackson just take over the game. where he was so pissed off. He's like, you know what, fuck this. I'm gonna go in the end zone. So I don't know if Jalen's gonna get so pissed off that he's just gonna do it himself.
No,
And
I don't want Jalen Hurts to be Lamar Jackson, bro. I want him to be Jalen Hurts.
no, hear me out, Eagles fan. I'm saying that the frustration, like, okay, Ravens are frustrated, right? Especially because they took that loss from the Raiders, and there's gonna come a point in time where you just feel like the kind of what Carson did. You know how he was doing that hero ball shit. So, but with Jalen, it's different. He moves with his feet. He can go in. So Jalen might get because remember he's trying to be the new sheriff in town. He wants the city to be on his back. So what's the next best thing? I'm gonna run it in my damn self. And this dude, what? He squats 600 pounds. I mean, this guy is strong. This is a strong dude. So it might come to the point where he's just gonna get so frustrated and he's just gonna take it to the house and damn self. But this is gonna happen until we have a back because I don't think Gainwell and Sanders can cut it. I mean, I didn't see any razzle dazzle.
Where's Boston Scott? Where's Boston Scott been?
Oh, he's
we put out an APB for missing persons report on Boston Scott. Can somebody let me know?
Burn a 49er jersey outside the stadium. Yeah. Well, I might have to do some jail time for that.
That's bad for the earth. That's bad for the earth.
Hey, also, I got another question for you. I mean, does today kind of show that we might need a presence of like a Julio Jones or Michael Thomas to kind of free up our offense a little more?
I think we just need to execute better, bro. I think we got players. I don't think you need to bring a veteran in. I think we got some young guys, but I think they're talented. I just think Nick Sirianni needs to execute. We did the exact same plays over and over and over and over again.
I think Larry Fitzgerald could definitely make this team a whole lot better. His veteran leadership.
But does he want to come to play in Philly? I mean, and Larry Fitzgerald said he doesn't want to go anywhere else except Arizona. He doesn't want to go to a new stadium or a new place, and I don't know how much the Cardinals are going to want for Larry Fitzgerald. You think about it, he's a Super Bowl champion, and he is one of the best. And is he still playing? Is he retired?
He's a free agent. Yeah, he's retired.
Yeah, but he's retired. I don't think he wants to come out of retirement and play for a team that is young with a rookie head coach. I mean, I would love to have Larry Fitzgerald. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think this team needs a number one receiver. I think a veteran receiver. I think you just need a better execution, better coaching, discipline. Get Derek Barnett off the freaking field because he stink. And JGR said, "What's up? Back to the umbrella store. Sell your umbrellas because you don't do shit, and we should be fine." Sorry about the tirade.
And then I was watching some of the Cowgirl games. So Tony Pollard is out there on the move, and also Zeke, right? So kind of like they're doing who? Tony or Zeke?
Pollard, bro, that dude's a monster, man. That dude is such an underrated running
back. It almost seems like he's better than Zeke, dude. I'm like, dude, this dude is.
We have to worry about him more than Zeke, I think.
Right? Yeah, everybody's just like Zeke, and I'm like, dude, we need Pollard. First down. Like, what the hell?
I mean, Pollard is the guy that is what is what a guy that you have to watch for. I mean, he did tear us up before. He's a guy that's explosive. You give him the ball, he'll make something out of nothing. And you also got to watch out the fact that they got weapons. Yeah, I mean, the 49ers don't really have a Amari Cooper or CeeDee Lamb. They got weapons. You gotta be disciplined, bro. You got to take away the football. That's one big thing because this is why you got Jonathan Gannon. This is why you got cornerbacks. This is why you got Big Play Slave, right? He's supposed to take away the football. He's called Big Play Slave for a reason because he takes away the football. And right now he's looking like Big Play or Big Knockdown, but no takeaways. I mean, I feel like I'm watching the same thing. Yeah, you get the ball, but you got to intercept the ball. 4 different times, Jimmy G threw it right into the defender's hands, and I feel like we dropped it. Anthony Harris, I mean, he has to pick that ball. Josh Sweat knocked Jimmy G down, that ball is in your hands, you got to take away the football. That's how you win games. You can't give them another opportunity, especially when you play against Kansas City or you play against Tom Brady. They're not going to sit back and allow you just to, making crucial mistakes. They will kill you if you do that. They will burn you alive if you do that. It's not getting easier for this team. You're playing 2 home games against 2 top teams that were in the Super Bowl, and you saw what they did to, you saw when the Cowboys made mistakes against the Buccaneers. They killed them for that. You got to be disciplined, and it goes back to Sirianni and Jonathan Gannon. We can talk about Sirianni being undisciplined, but Jonathan Gannon was the exact same way, not adjusting, not being very, very, aggressive, not blitzing, and when you got a guy like Jimmy G, you send the house. It's different when you got a Russell Wilson on the run. It's different when you got a freaking, a guy that's mobile that can use his legs. That's different. But when you got a guy like Jimmy G who freaking stinks, who can't throw. I mean, he threw so many terrible footballs. I can't even count it. I mean, the running backs were dropping the footballs. There were so many times where you had the ball in your hands on offense. You could have scored. Defense not making picks. I mean, it's just you got to clean that up if you're playing against those teams, and it's not getting easier for the Philadelphia Eagles because we're not going on just easy schedule. This is going to be a little bit harder down the road. You got Kansas City at home. That's a tough game. That's not a gimme. And you got Tampa Bay, who to me, showed you why they're Super Bowl champions. They got Tom Brady, who will kill you if you don't stop the mistakes. You know what I'm saying? They got receivers. You know what I'm saying? You saw it, like I said, you saw what Dallas did when they did make mistakes, and they burned you alive for that. You got to clean it up. And it starts with Dallas because Dallas will capitalize. If you do not go in there with a fight, they will kill you. They will blow you out the door, and they will kill you in big ways, bro. And it doesn't have to be, big plays. It can be just something like they'll take the football away. They make turnovers. They're cornerbacks make interceptions. They picked off Justin Herbert. You got an interception. You got so many interceptions dropped today, and it goes back to turnovers. And this is what the Eagles team needs to work on. And also, Nick Sirianni needs better play calling. I mean, the Philly special. Why? Take the points. Take the 3 points. Don't try to be too cute with it. There's always a right time and a right place for it. You don't try to be a genius when you don't need to. Be smart. You can be a genius, but be smart with it. You know what I'm saying? And then that goes back to rookie head coach mistakes, and he will learn because, if you're Nick Sirianni, you got to look at it. And the first thing I say is accountability is learn from your mistakes. The second is to change the behavior. You know what I'm saying? I can say sorry all the time to Eagles Uncensored, but if I keep on doing the exact same things, it don't mean shit. No offense to Eagles Uncensored. Shout out to him. No disrespect. Hope you have the best, whatever's going on. I hope you get better, whatever it is, man. I appreciate you. But still, it's like you got to change the behavior. The coach needs to change the behavior. It's the same thing. If you're not going to change the behavior, then what's the point of you being here if you're just going to do the exact same thing? Now, I think Nick Sirianni is going to change it. That's why I'm not overreacting like a lot of people are. I think this is a rookie mistake that he will fix and he'll get better. And I think we have a bright future going ahead.
I like it. Hey, yeah, that's well, definitely. We've been almost on for 2 hours now. We're gonna wrap it up in a couple minutes. So, yeah, the Birdman, do you have any closing comments that you want to make? Or you want to let everybody know where they can find you at as well? And I have to ask: is the red is because you're mad, right? That's not Niner red, because that kind of looks a little Niner reddish to me.
I'm in Dark Vader mode right now.
Got you.
Yeah. I honestly thought that was a 49ers fan coming in, bro. I was like, uh-oh. Is this one of these 49ers fans?
Nah, this is Darth Vader time. I'm in the dark. My dark day.
Darth man.
So
I mean, Gravano, that's a good point. They are going to bring the Watson rumors up, bro, and we're going to have to hear that over and over again, bro, because they're going to focus on Jalen Hurts having a bad day. I mean, it's so stupid, man. He doesn't want to be here, but they'll stir up some shit that Howie Roseman's looking to trade for Watson and it's BS garbage. That's what the media does. El Sherp Parks will nitpick Jalen Hurts. And you know what? I just think it would be unfair, honestly. You don't do that to a quarterback when it wasn't really his fault. Yes, there's some throws that he wish he could have back. All quarterbacks make mistakes. Russell Wilson makes mistakes. The best ones learn from their mistakes. The best one get better. And I think Jalen Hurts will get better.
Correct.
Yeah, and there was 14 points taken from us guys. The game was
Oh,
going to
the
be.
refs are terrible, bro. I ain't going to sugarcoat. The refs are horrible, man. They gave so many calls that were so fucking BS, man. And fuck those refs, too. I hope they fucking get, like, I don't wish death on anybody, but fuck those refs, man. Pete Morelli 2.0.
I hear you, champ. Let's let Birdman go now so we can wrap this thing up.
So, I'll be doing my my reaction tomorrow. I'm like, I actually want to go break something with my bat that's red. But I'll stay tuned tomorrow. Reach me at Birdman_951. I'm gonna let that. I think I'm gonna let this loss marinate for maybe one more day, and then on Tuesday is Cowboys Hate Week, and I'm actually having a gig with Eagle fans over here in the West Coast, and I'm being super excited. I'm hosting it. But I'm gonna be turned up Tuesday, and I'm ready to go to war with the Cowboy fans. So whoever's going to war, call your boy up because I'm ready to do battle.
Definitely. What's going on, Joey Shake 72, Matt Weeks as well. Thank you guys for being here. Better late than never, but yeah, we're just wrapping this thing up. But yeah, Joey, if you wanted to drop a comment or something real quick, definitely love to hear from you. But Sonic, yeah, are you still there, Sonic?
Is he sleeping again?
I think Sonic might be out.
My boy Sonic, man. Shout out to him, bro.
Eagles.
Funny as hell.
Yes, sir.
My guy.
Go ahead, Joey. Let it out. Say what you're gonna say. Or if you come in real quick, I'd be dope with it too.
You're more than welcome to. Absolutely. We could do it real quick.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Come in and just stick some bars, Joey.
Yeah.
Make it make sense. I'm about to call Michael Myers. Where's Michael Myers? I'm about to see if he's
Bro, all I gotta say is Derek Barnett needs to go, bro. I'm so fucking irritated with him, bro. He's fucking so fucking horrible, man. I mean, I'm trying to be real nice and not curse, but he just, oh my god, he pisses me off, bro. He pisses me off. He's like that Nathan Gary defensive end, bro. Like I don't even know what to say, bro. Oh my god, bro. Like, oh my. I don't even know, man. It's like we get rid of these cancers and we get Derek Barnett.
Hold on, man.
That's it.
Go ahead, AK.
Did you send it to him, Joey? Or
yeah, I posted it.
All right.
Yeah, man. No, I like I said, it's one game to me. You know, look, we're gonna have our ups and we're gonna have our downs. You know, just knowing that we could have won this game today, you know, that makes me feel good going forward. Like I said, we had a rough offensive day today, but it's a learning process. I'm not going to be too concerned about it unless it starts being consecutive weeks, you know. But yeah, man, this one was tough. It was tough to watch, but all in all, hopefully they just take away some positives and learn from it.
The only positive is Derek Barnett needs to go, bro. Like, I don't know if he's pissed off that he didn't get a contract extension.
There's more positives than that. There's more positives than that. Our defense played damn good. They really did.
Yeah,
but hey, we got a big time content creator in here, and I'm glad that he jumped in before we got out of here because it sounded like he wanted to get something off his chest. So what's going on, Joey?
Yeah. So I was in Philly today.
Joey Shake 72. Are you there, guy?
You hear me?
I can hear him.
You hear me now?
Yeah. I can hear you.
Oh, nice.
Go ahead, Joey. My bad.
No, you're good. Yeah, I was at the game. I was in Philly today, so it wasn't pretty, but here's what's it bothers me. What bothers me, and I think it's like 80% Nick Sirianni, and the rest is on Jalen Hurts and everything else. I think it's really play design. I think you know, the play design, certain plays. I think Jalen Hurts underthrew, overthrew. he just looked like he was out of tune a little bit. Threw too late on some passes, threw too early. I mean, it just depends on what plays we're talking about. But you had 2 running backs that had less rushing yards than your quarterback. You had 3 linebackers today that had double-digit tackles, more than your defensive line, which isn't good. Other than Quez Watkins, you had all the other receivers that didn't even have 20 yards apiece. So it's really alarming. It is like you're not going to go into Dallas, and I mean Dallas so far has the best offense in the division so far. So I mean, sorry, my voice is lost right now, but they have the best offense right now, and if you can't do anything against the Dallas defense, then without DeMarcus Lawrence, and really all they have is a really good linebacker core, and that's pretty much it. So it is alarming. And at least with Nick Sirianni at his press conference, he was like, at least he said in other words, I messed up today. It's all on me. And at least we're not hearing the Andy Reid, Doug Peterson era where they're like, we'll just, we'll play better next time. At least he was very humble about, the loss and most of it being him 100%. But, it's Derek Barnett's got to get benched. And, I can't take it anymore with him. He gets these unnecessary penalties. He's been doing it for a few years, and he's not whatever he's supposed to be. Give more snaps to Kerrigan. Get more snaps to Josh Sweat. They deserve it.
Ron
They
Jackson,
all ruined the game.
Williams. I mean, hell yeah.
That's definite.
Would you trade for Chandler Jones, Joey?
I wouldn't mind for next year. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, depending on what they do. I mean, I know it's way too early to tell, but I mean, they could turn it around. I mean, at least they're making mistakes early in the season than you'd wait till later. So it's just those statistics really make me mad because there's no other team in the NFL that plays like this, and we still don't have it right. So it kind of alarmed. Jonathan Gannon's not our defensive line. Javon Hart, we had 1 quarter, and that was it. 1 good quarter, that was it. Then when the second quarter came, 49ers punted the ball on the 1-2 yard line. We threw that 91-yard pass to Quez Watkins, got us all excited. And then they just get a false start. They do 2 plays for like a yard each. And then they do this reverse Philly special thing, which I don't know why the guy just doesn't take the points. You know what I mean? I just don't know why he just doesn't take the points. It just
back-to-back weeks.
You have to do that. It's already 3 times you went on 4th down. Like, is he trying to get the crowd? Like, was he trying to at least get confidence? I don't know, but you got to take points.
Highlights, bro. Like, I think he was watching the Super Bowl highlights, or he was talking to Frank Wright too much, man. I don't know what it was.
Hey, Joey.
Yo.
Hey, man. Are we going to be able to do anything with our run game without having a big back? Because
I think you got to protect Boston Scott on practice squad and put Jordan Howard in. I've been wanting Bruiser back all year. I've been wanting Bruiser back this whole entire year. It pisses me off that you let Kerryon Johnson go because of injury. Understandably, Elijah Holyfield's not here. He never really got his chance. And then you have Jordan Howard that's just sitting there.
Right. They're basically just wasting a roster spot right now with Boston Scott. He's not even getting any snaps.
Yeah.
He's not even on the field. So it's like, what are we doing there?
Yeah, because what's the point of going to the red zone if we're just going to freaking
you have a 24-year-old running back just sitting there not being used? It's like, what's the point of keeping them if you're not going to use them? I don't get it. I don't understand. I mean, and it goes back to not only that, the takeaways, man. We go back to the turnovers and how come they're not interception the ball. You saw Dallas, how they were able to take away the football from the Chargers. They were able to intercept. Our corners are not even intercepting the football. Nelson dropping a pick 6 right in his hands.
Yeah.
Anthony Harris dropping the football. I mean, it's the same stuff. I mean, Kayvon Watson one play.
Here's what I hate that remind me of last year with this defense. Like, they had the corners lined up on a 3rd and short. They have them lined up 6 yards. 6 yards away from the receiver, which I don't get where you're getting with that. I don't know why you're doing that. It makes no sense. They're not blitzing enough. They blitz maybe once or twice. Your 4-man pass rush isn't going anywhere. If you want to hear a crazy stat, Fletcher Cox between the last 6 games is literally 1 sack and 1 quarterback hit the last 6 games.
Yeah.
That's all he's done. And it's I'm up to trading Fletcher Cox next year. I'm up to trading Brandon Brooks next year because I'm tired of it.
Oh, I'm done with Brooks.
I'm done.
Brooks gotta go, bro. Brooks getting hurt.
2 Achilles injuries. Not even 2 days of training camp. He had a hamstring injury. Not even the first week of getting ready for the Falcons, and he had a knee injury. Now he's got a pectoral. It's like enough's enough.
And Joey, how do we go? Last week we were, plowing dudes. We have Kelsey running out there knocking dudes out. We're paving the lane, and then we have Mulatto out there knocking dudes out.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just go rogue. We're like, hey, let's go rogue, guys. Well, what the fuck is that?
I don't know. Whatever game plan they had this week just didn't. I don't know. They didn't look. I mean, look, the Falcons are a bad team, but we knew that this team was going to be. I mean, they didn't do to us what they did to Detroit last week. They didn't put 40-something points on us, which is a good thing. But I don't know what they did with this game plan. It was like you can have RPOs. I don't care, but the designing of these plays, the route trees that they're doing, what they're trying to do. I'm seeing like the 49ers had these mid-tier throws and all these different type of things, but
and Jimmy G wasn't all that, bro. Let's not hype the 49ers.
They ran down our throats. They ran down our
throats, but we had
exactly what I feared they were going to do. They did exactly what I said they couldn't do. They controlled the clock, especially they come out in the third quarter and they have a 9-minute, 16-play drive.
Fantastic.
I mean, that's a finisher guts punch right there. They're ripping our heart out pretty much right there.
The defense was so gassed, dude. What did they? I heard the announcers like, we got the Eagles defense right here. They're gassed. They're on the bended knee and everything. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And that goes back to adjustments because where is Tyron Jackson out there? Like we were supposed to rotate defensive ends. I mean, like Tyron Jackson should be out there. I would bring Jacoby Stevens out from the practice squad and let him play some because like except Kayvon Watts from one play, what has he done? Where has he done? Where's that Clemson safety that we all thought was going to be Brian Dawkins? He made that one play, which to me was BS because he didn't hit the helmet. But other than that, where's that guy that's supposed to be the next Brian Dawkins? Where's he at? Where's all that talking that he's backing up?
He started doing some bad tackling after a minute there. I was like, come on, Alex. What are you doing, bro?
That hit that Kevon Wallace put on Trey Sermon, that was not a defensive penalty. Trey Sermon lowered his helmet. That's supposed to be illegal in the NFL. So
yeah,
that should have been. We should have been like first and goal, pretty much damn near with after you tack on the penalty. If you tack on the offensive penalty for lowering your head, that is. But either way, we should have had a turnover right there.
Mm-hmm.
And then the way our ticket to the playoffs is this division. And if you guys go with a weak, pathetic game to Dallas,
we might start tanking, bro. We might start tanking just because, like, if you can't beat Dallas, then you're going to get destroyed by Kansas City. You can't like I said, you can't play against elite teams, bro. They will destroy you, especially Kansas City. We got them, I think, after, what is Brady? Do we have them at the Brady?
No, we have Kansas City week 4 after Dallas.
Oh, we have them at the – okay, so now you had to play Dallas. If you play poorly, you're coming back home, and it's like you're playing against a hot Patrick Mahomes, hot receivers that are known for scoring points. And the defense is just better than the 49ers, in my opinion. Their defense is elite. They got some good players. I mean, we got to play better. And then I think after that, don't you have Tom Brady?
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah.
You got to
so
win the games that you're
team that it beat Dallas because of the crucial mistakes that we did today. I mean, you're not winning football games when you're not turning over when you're not taking away the footballs and you're not cashing in those points. I mean, Nick Sirianni should have took the 3 points. I keep on saying, don't be a genius when you don't need to. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a smart one when you don't need to. Take the 3 points. You had so much time where you could, you don't need to do a Philly special. That's not the time and place for it. You do that in the right moments, not when you need to. Not in the first quarter or the second quarter. when you want to when you have a team that you're preparing for, it's like you got to cross that play out, bro. That Philly special was BS. Like, and it changed the momentum. I mean, if you kick the field goal, yes, it's not a touchdown, but it's better than that play. That play didn't do nothing but set the 49ers up in position to score, and that's how they were able to score because their defense couldn't stop the nosebleed.
Joey, what
Yeah.
do you think that you saw from the offense that we could potentially build on and take it to Dallas? What could you tell me that you saw that's something that can work so we can have some points on the scoreboard? What did you see today if you saw anything?
I don't know. Like they have to change how these receivers do routes. Like there's no double moves. There's no hitches. There's no different about it. Like I feel like it's a go route, and they're just like they're relying on the RPO. Like I don't mind the RPOs that much. Relying on it so much to where like Hurts was like literally on one foot trying to figure out if he was going to keep the ball or give it away. Just like they're putting too much emphasis on it, and Jalen Hurts running for first downs isn't going to have us win games. I mean, yeah, it would help when we have a productive, wide receiver core with Quez Watkins, the only receiver to have a lot of yards, and the rest of the receivers don't even have 20 yards. I mean, it's embarrassing, honestly.
Yeah, and I thought we honestly, I mean, Atlanta was that bad where we just had a walk in the park. I can't believe it because I thought that was we could have took something out of that game. Because that's sort of like our preseason game. So I thought, we were over that. But today, oh man, it showed today that we need them to play more preseason because they looked off big time.
They look horrible. They can't play like that anymore. It's not good.
Yeah, they're not gonna beat anybody playing like that. They really aren't.
They don't get tough. It's not going to get easier.
12,
That's
12 completions. 12 completions is not going to get it done. It really is, unless you have a very, very dominant and just, overly dominant rushing attack, in which we didn't. So, what's going on, Coach Dante?
What's going on, Uncle Footios? What's going on, Joey Chase, Eagles champ, Sonic, AK, Birdman? What's going on? How y'all boys doing today, man?
Good.
What's up, man?
Drowning in our
You say what?
Congratulations on the Texans. Didn't you beat the Browns?
Nah, we lost, but we competed, man. We competed. We supposed to got blown out, but we competed, man. I like the way this team compete. I like the way they fight. The secondary I thought did well. It's just Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb, and that running game was just too strong for the Texans. And
Coach,
go ahead. What's up?
Coach,
What's up?
who are your running backs for Houston?
Mark Ingram, Phillip Lindsay, and David Johnson.
Are these guys like ground and pound, or what kind? These have big builds. Like
Mark Ingram is ground and pound. Mark Ingram is physical, strong, and you can run him between the tackles all day, and he will inflict punishment on it. Phillip Lindsay, you can run him between the tackles, but he's a versatile running back. Same as David Johnson, strong, run between the tackles, but also can play out there as a receiver. But Mark Ingram is more of a ground and pound out of all of them, and physical and tough.
I'm jealous.
Right?
Yeah, that's true.
Miles Sanders.
Jordan Howard, bro. Like if you have Jordan Howard, you have Jordan Howard, Miles Sanders, and Kenny Gainwell. Why do you have to have Kenny Gainwell and Miles Sanders back? They're pretty much the exact same running back, except one's more physical than the other. Like I don't know.
I don't think Sanders even had 15 carries today. I don't think he had 15 carries today.
Hey Joey, do you think we can possibly grab a back?
We need to use Jordan Howard. We don't need to grab it back. We need to.
I mean, I got Jordan Howard, but I'm saying like we need something. We need somebody that's can do some damage now. Jordan's a little bit up there, so he's not too old. He's beat though. He's not the same Jordan. I want a guy in here that's gonna ground and pound along with Miles. Razzle dazzle with Miles. And then ground and pound. Gainwell could be the third, but
I don't even know who's available right now. I wouldn't even tell you.
There's Le'Veon Bell out there, but I don't want Le'Veon Bell. He's too much of a headache.
Yeah, he doesn't want Philly though.
No, he wanted the Jets. Remember?
Well, we're gonna have to do something with this first rounder, and then I think Carson's hurt again. So
he's always hurt, man. Dude's a bit.
Oh man.
He's bitch made. I was about to say that, but
Yeah, so I think we're gonna have to get a bruiser coming out of this draft because
Todd Gurley. Whoa. I don't know about that, Jinx Wolf. Whoa, somebody just broke something.
Todd Gurley? Hell no, man. He's more injury prone than freaking Brandon Brooks.
Yeah, that's.
I wouldn't sign him to no big deal. It'd just be like a 1-year deal.
Not for
No, Todd Gurley's knees are too bad, bro. He can't run without getting injured. We don't need no more injury prone running backs. I'm so tired of injury.
Is he free right now? Is he on the team though? What is he doing?
He's just sitting there because of his knees. He doesn't have that ability anymore. Like his knees gave out.
We're not asking much from a bruiser back anyway, just to get these third and shorts.
Yeah.
And that's it. I mean, we're not telling them to be a 3-down
Todd
back.
Gurley a bruiser running back? I thought he was the guy that's like what Miles Sanders is.
No, yeah, Todd Gurley's not bruiser at all. He's got no knees. His knees are shot. So, yeah, Todd Gurley's not going to be the answer. There's a reason why he's not. There's a reason why he went to Atlanta, and Todd Gurley's not even playing football right now.
Pillow.
Are you a Buccaneers fan now? Is that a Pirate?
That's why in today's NFL running backs, you got to have like a 1-2 or a triple headed, like a 3-headed monster.
That's because we want Todd Gurley burn knees back. Let's just call Jay Ajayi. He has hurt knees, but he could produce more than freaking Todd Gurley.
I need a bruiser in here.
Yeah, because
William Harden just texted me. He just said that he fucking hates this game today. Oh man, shout out to William Harden.
I don't know with the lack of production from the tight end position. I'm really, really itching for Tyree Jackson to come back.
Yeah, and then you have Dallas blocking Bosa out there. How did that work out?
Yeah, Dallas
I know we talk about players and like who we want and stuff like that, but guys, I think it's really play design. I mean, I don't think it's the players. I mean, it depends who it is, obviously, but I think this team could be really successful. I think it's play design. I think it's how they get these guys prepared for this game. I don't really think it's that much of personnel. I think they can make it work, but whatever they have them do play-wise, especially for this game, was just a really bad look. I mean, there was guys open. I have to watch this game a few more times, but there was definitely missed targets today and underthrown and overthrown. And
so, Joey, what do we do then in red zone? Do we get the tight ends more involved, or do we try to still work with the running backs and try to get some plays from that, or what do you think we do? Because we're sucking at red zone right now.
They could do 12-man personnel. They could put in 2 tight ends right now. I mean, they have the weapons to do it. I felt like they copped out and they just went on a trick play. You don't even need to do a trick play. You have so many good players out there. You don't need to do that. But if they're making it so obvious, I mean, they couldn't even get a trick play right. I mean, it's just. I really have no answers. They have to have a different game plan going into the rest of the season. They cannot go in that same game plan.
And maybe it's they're just pussyfooting around with their tight ends. Goddard's a big guy. Give it to Goddard and do something, dude. I mean, Jesus.
And I mean, no lie, man. Instead of being in shotgun formation inside the 10-yard line, I'd rather see him under center. Kind of in like a goal line or an I formation.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's just upsetting. It's just like, man, like I didn't think they were really gonna play that bad today, but that shit was awful.
Yeah, that was a boom. I agree. And what's crazy? I was on the way to go watch the game, and about half hour before the game started, I had this feeling. I said, "Dude, you're gonna lose this fucking game." And the reason why I felt that feeling is because it just felt too good. Because I felt so good going into it, but I'm like, you know what? I feel the moment is too big for us right now, and I think we're just gonna screw it up. And sure enough, man, I was so pissed. I hate that. I had that weird feeling of that weird eagle curse that we have of those stupid games that we just blow it. Like I don't know how many I've seen, but we've done it plenty of times.
Yeah.
And I was really impressed with the defense in the first quarter. It's just
our
offense just wasn't doing anything. there was too many too many of these bubble screens, too many of these, and there was too many deep balls. There was no intermediate passing routes. It really
And they shut down Kittle, dude. They shut down Kittle, man, and that was one thing I said. Shut down Kittle.
Right.
Pretty much shut. Debo didn't really do much.
No,
but geez, man, we still did.
No, Debo killed us. Debo had the most. Debo almost had 100 yards.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, but still, I mean, that's better than having Debo do that and Kittle kill him. That's what he had 160 or something like that. Or,
no, I said that we need to let somebody else beat us besides Kittle, and we did, unfortunately.
Well, listen, man, I got to get going, but I just want to leave you guys with this. You know, we saw last week what Nick did offensively. Now, I take that away as being Arthur Smith being a rookie head coach, him being a rookie head coach. Well, that just shows Nick Sirianni steps above him as a coach. All right. Now, obviously, this week we came out with a tough loss. We lost by 7. Mistakes were made. But in this game, I look at it as experience won this one. You know, Kyle Shanahan, very good head coach. We'll never take that away from him.
Joey, were you impressed with San Fran?
Was I impressed?
Yeah, were you like, whoa, this is like, yeah, this is one of those teams that are going to be deep in the playoffs?
I mean, I think definitely a playoff team. I mean, that's definite. I mean, I was surprised we held them to the amount that we did. We didn't let too many plays go over our heads, but the run game just killed us. I mean, our personnel with all the depth behind it couldn't do anything against that run game. I mean, they just ran down our throats. I mean, we were on our heels after that second quarter with the Quez Watkins catch and then failing on 4th down. That was when we were going downhill. And that was pretty much the breaking point of the whole game. And we were just ran out of gas. Defense was on the field way too long. And the offense was just like, I don't know. They need something else. They need another, I don't know, I'm kind of for being Frank Reich's right-hand guy, and maybe it has to do with experience. It has to do with, you know, how young these players are as well. So, you know, there's a lot of decisions that are going to be made, but we'll find out in a few games, especially this week. So, what this team's made of. So,
yeah, we definitely will.
So can we do like what the Cowboys did since we hung with the playoff team? Can we pat ourselves back?
All right, okay. You take care. Have a good night, my dude.
Yeah, that's what we should do. That's what we should be saying, right?
I mean, Cowboys were doing it all week, so I think I should.
Yeah, the Cowboys. Yeah, the Chargers got robbed on 2 touchdowns today. By the way, they got robbed on two touchdowns in the end zone today.
And then
twice.
That one. Did you guys see that? The play clock was at 0, and they. Yeah, so it's like 3 blind mice today, I guess.
The officiating is so bad this year. It's gotten worse. It's so bad this year. I've never seen it this bad. Like, it's really bad.
It cracks me up though when they leave the mic on. You can hear them saying they're like, "Should we do that, man? I'm gonna do it anyways." John Gruden left his mic on too, and he was cussing up the storm today. I was busting up. It's like, what the fuck is this? I was like, dang.
Yeah, it was a tough one because we our defense, I thought for the most part came to play, especially in the first half up until we blew it on the 4th down. We tried to run the Philly not so special, and then they drive the length of the field, gas our defense before half, and then the momentum just didn't. You know, we came out with the ball and 3 and out, and the momentum stayed in their favor. You know, it really didn't switch at all.
The Cowboys are looking at us like lunch right now. So that's
yeah.
So Jalen went to the side and he goes, "Hey Nick, let's do a shitty here, Philly. Let's show the crowd something good here."
I was sick of my stomach after seeing that. When I saw that play develop, like, what?
Oh, dude.
I was like, are they seriously doing this play?
I know, me too.
Like, come on now.
And it was pretty obvious too. I mean, Joey, did you see them put Greg Ward in, and did you think?
No. No. I figured he was a good red zone threat for Hurts because I remember in 19 he was a nice red zone threat. I don't know. I don't know what I didn't think they were doing that.
I've never felt so stupid as an Eagles fan looking at that thing. I'm like, what the is this preseason, bro?
And the thing is that like,
oh shit,
Hurts didn't sell it nowhere near as good as Foles did. So you gotta sell it as a as a quarterback when you're running that play. You really gotta sell it. And yeah, they seen that all the way. They played really disciplined on that play too. They really didn't get distracted by the all the motion on the play and everything like that.
Does that mean they actually rehearsed that in practice? Because aren't they supposed to do?
They must have. They must have.
Yeah.
Other Sirianni's like, hey man, let's do some razzle dazzle in front of all the Philly fans. This is gonna be great. What should we do? Let's do Philly. Oh god damn.
I hope they didn't do that. I hope I hope Hurts and Sirianni didn't do the handshake before they decide to call that play.
Oh shit, dude. We went from the best swag in the NFL to shitty swag to no swag.
Yeah. Well, Joey, I'm sorry that the home opener. I know you were there today, and that sucks that they didn't get a win for the the crowd being back there in so long. I'm sure that place was electric though. It had to.
Yeah, I heard you guys. I heard the crowd. You guys are bringing. I was like, dude, they are bringing. I mean, and then like the comment, he's like, well, and then that stupid touchdown I took back. I just heard the air just go out of the stadium. I was like, no, you didn't.
Yeah,
no, you freaking did. Literally after that play, it was like everything just. I felt like, what are we doing now? Like, it just and then to add more injury, they blocked the field goal, and I was like, oh, this is one of those days, guys. This is it. There was
and the Go Bird shirt, was it too small?
No, it was actually they were all extra larges. It was actually my size. So
oh, awesome, that's good. I was thinking it was going to be usually the ones they give away are like like when they say XL, they're usually like more like a large.
Well, that's yeah. I mean, if you wash, it'll probably if it's 100% cotton and you wash, it'll shrink to
Yeah.
But
Richie said,
it was cool.
Scanning the internet to find Derek Barnett's post game interview.
Yeah, I'm done with that.
Yeah, I am so done with that guy, dude.
I cannot believe and like I was just looking at the TV, dude, and I'm like, what is this? This is it. Come on, Barnett, dude.
And the 1 year he's healthy, he's not even doing anything. So.
Right.
He's trying to become he's trying to compete with Ben Simmons to become the most hated athlete in Philadelphia right now.
Well, it worked today. It worked like a charm.
Right.
I had a good time. Like I had a good time tailgating, and
I'm glad that you did.
So hey, Joey, another tough question, man. How in the hell does Jalen Hurts fix it so he's here long term? Because we already know like his weakness, right? The long ball, the tuck thing, and you said like he was doing underthrowing. We basically know his weakness, right?
Yeah.
How does he ride the ship out where he just does enough for us to win? What does Jalen Hurts have to do to become the franchise quarterback to make this work?
He's got to pressure. He can't run quarterback all the time. It's nice that he runs this for the first down. That's not going to win you games. If you have a good offense and he does that, it adds very well. But that's like his only get out of jail free card is scrambling, and it's not going to win you games. I mean, it's going to help you get first downs, but if you can't even throw a pass, or you can't even Sirianni can't make a play or get these guys in good position to win a football game just for a few plays or whatever it is. You got to detail everything. You got to put these guys in the right position. What happened to using these guys to their strengths? I mean, you have guys go around. You have all these I don't know what the hell they're doing out there. I have no idea. It just I at the end of the year, like I'm not going to go by stats. I'm going to go by like the eye test of like,
Right.
look capable or does he look like shit?
Right.
So
I want to ask you about you speaking of eye test. You were there in person today. Before he got hurt, from what I saw watching it on TV, it looked like Brandon Brooks was kind of getting blown up a little bit on the inside there.
he got blown up last week a few times. He got blown up versus the Falcons. He was 100% for that game.
Yeah.
Oh no, he was one of the worst out there today. And
You guys think the weight loss is affecting his game?
no, it's just him being it's just him being not healthy. That's
Yeah.
all. Him like literally, I still think he has that knee injury a little bit. I still think he's not even 100% from that, and then he gets the pectoral on top of it. You know what I mean? And then you're throwing Landon Dickerson in there, and it's like why? Like the guy hasn't done anything in the offseason, no OTAs, no rookie minicamp, no training camp, no preseason. Like he hasn't done anything. So I don't get why are you even wasting your time. Like just throw Herbig in there. The guy has a lot of starting experience. Like why are you putting don't Andre Dillard Dickerson? Like don't just throw him in there and But
how did he look though, Joey? For the situation, I know that's not what we wanted, but was he kind of holding his own, or
he had a little trouble. Yeah, he held his own a little bit. But he still had. It's his first NFL game.
Right.
A lot of struggled when he got put into his first game. I mean, it is.
Yeah, he did.
I'm not gonna crucify him. I mean, you just threw the guy out there.
Nervous about the right side of this line coming into this year. I'm like, Lane Johnson has these ankle injuries the past couple seasons, and Brandon Brooks is just like there's a library full of. I mean, we could take a bet on what he's going to injure next time. I mean, that's the way it is. You know what I mean? Like they have to. I know they draft offensive linemen every year, but they gotta keep drafting them. They these guys, that right side's getting up in age now. Like it's time to get younger now, and we'll see what happens. But
and it sucks too, Joey, because depending on what Hurts does this year, we're all pretty much being optimistic and hoping that we're gonna get to use all those first round picks and amp the team and maybe get beef up the line a little bit or corner, whatever it is. But if Jalen continues to struggle, those first round picks are going to be for another reason, and that might be like almost doing a full reset at that point because you might have a new guy, that's a QB here.
Yeah,
and that's gonna be tough, man. And I don't know how the organization is gonna feel, especially with Howie, because right now Howie's not looking so great. Numbers wise, yeah, you just re-signed, you signed this guy, you did this, and that. Yeah, everybody's hyping him up. The product is on the field right now, and it's not looking too good. But I said this is one game thing. This is not the end of the world, but I'm talking about if this keeps going that way.
Isn't it crazy though? Like, isn't it kind of nuts that it's only the second game and we're like taking this so fucking hard right now?
Well, it's because of Brooks. Brooks,
yeah.
BG out. They're pretty much done. We lost two. Not only the loss, we just lost two huge guys, and it's always been Lane Johnson and Brooks. When Lane Johnson and Brooks play, we win. I forgot what the percentage is, but we're more gonna win the game. But now Brooks is gone, and then Lane sometimes was gone. So it's like dude, that was bad. Like I'm still it hasn't sunk in about BG that he's literally just not gonna play the season.
Yeah, when I was watching it, I didn't know somebody was on the ground, and I couldn't figure out who it was. It was a defensive lineman. I couldn't figure out because I was just too far. I just couldn't see the numbers. So I was like, I hope it's not somebody like I don't know. Then when I found out it was him, I was like, that's not good. I mean, he's the voice of your defense right now, and he uplifts that defensive line. He's got that. He just talks all that crap every game, and like he lifts everybody up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Is he on the last year of his contract?
Yeah.
Ouch.
That's scary, man. I mean, with his age, with that injury, I mean, that's really sad to think that possibly that could be it might be the end for BG. I hate to say that, but
I mean, he's already talked about he's not going to another NFL team. It's either he's or he's going to come back here on like a cheap deal, and that's it. That's like I don't want them to keep BG next year if they're just going to keep not have someone behind him that's young and upcoming. Like I want someone to be behind him or someone that they draft or whatever they do. I mean, it's going to be a defensive heavy draft next year. So, I mean, but
Yeah.
this is like only if Jalen Hurts works out. It's either Jalen Hurts is going to be here. It's either Jalen Hurts is going to be gone or Nick Sirianni could be gone. I don't know. I mean, I'm just I'm speculating.
Right.
Nick Sirianni
Yeah.
like this the rest of the year, he could be gone. And, you know, and if Howie does leave and a GM comes in, they might come in, look at Hurts, say, well, that's not my quarterback. That's not the guy.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Very
So
true.
So this is a very this is crazy what's going on, and it's just bad.
I don't want to think about all this stuff. I'm just like, oh, it's
Yeah.
so awesome. Like, but it bothers me because
The
like
injuries.
it bothers me because the rest of your receivers had 20 yards.
Yeah. And they supposedly had a really banged up secondary. You know, the two of their starting corners. It sure didn't look like it. You know, our wide receivers didn't play like it.
Jamar Chase had such a bad preseason, and look, he's balling out right now. It's just like it's always us for some weird reason. Like
We're supposed to have we have like I feel that we have like two of the top tight ends in the NFL.
I do too.
And we went rogue. We're going rogue again. Like it's just I can't get over this weird mistakes like that. And do you think Howie being desperate might go and trade for somebody? And if he does make a trade, what kind of trade would you think he would be trying to do? You think he would go receiver or running back or DB, or what do you think he would do if he was that desperate to try to help this team?
I don't know, because like depends how close that trade is to the deadline, because the closer it gets, that's fleece season. Like by week 9 of the trade deadline, teams are looking to fleece other teams for players.
Yeah.
So I don't
depending on the record.
I don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, I think if it's horrible, you know, if the season is going really bad, they could just make something happen just because, you know, they get their chance to trade for somebody and it's more of a next year type thing. Or I don't know. I mean, trade for somebody now, I don't know what it's gonna cost. Just depends on the time. It depends who the player. I'm not really sure, but
Would you rather him just not do it and we just suffer the consequences?
I think you just see what you have. Like, I think 2021 is like a building block year. It's, you know, it's nothing to where you're going to see a Super Bowl or an NFC Championship game.
Right.
You know, maybe a division win if they can get it, but if they don't, you know, if the season ends today, I need to know if I could sit here and say, okay, I'm pissed that we're not going in the playoffs, but do I think the Eagles took a step forward in the right direction to where I'm okay with what we have right now till next year? So that's, you know, you're going to have cap space next year. The owner set the cap to $208 million. So the Eagles should have, you know, a good amount of money, not a lot, but they should have an okay amount. And the Eagles should have draft picks. I know Carson Wentz had an ankle sprain today, which I'm not surprised.
Right.
Says he's going to be playing next week. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. Oh, and then Miami lost today, so that's good. So that'll help us out with that. So
right.
It all comes together, but there's going to be multiple veterans that are going to be traded next year. Brooks has got to get traded. Fletcher Cox I'm just done with now. I don't know. I just can't. A lot of people get emotional with him, and like he gets double teamed, and I hear that every day, and I can't stand it. And like, it's just
he was getting. I mean, I've seen it a couple of times where he was getting held, and they didn't call it today.
It's going to happen.
Right.
It's going to happen all the time. But it's the last 6 games, you have a quarterback hit, like, and a quarterback hit games.
Yeah, Hargrave's been making him look very, very pedestrian.
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, Hargrave the past 2 games did good. Ridgeway did really good last game. You know what I mean? Like, but this is like, I mean, it was Hargrave in the first quarter, and that was it. I mean, and everyone just disappeared. You know, I mean, Kerrigan hasn't done like nothing. I mean, like absolutely nothing. Josh Sweat, you know, he had 5-6 tackles last week, but you know, didn't really do much today. But I think you should bench Barnett and give Kerrigan or Josh. By benching Barnett, you'll give Sweat and Kerrigan more reps before they have to rotate. So the longer you can, I mean, I don't think of Josh Sweat as a rotational guy. I think of more as a starter because I think
Yeah.
the longer he stays in a game, the more he's effective. And he's
Right.
back for
I feel if we can beat the Cowboys and the Panthers, I feel that that'll be enough to get us to the the division games towards the
Yeah.
end. Because every other game, I guess Lions you could say is winnable. Chargers are going to be tough. Broncos is going to be tough. Saints is winnable because I'm not really buying into Winston, and I think he looked terrible today.
Mhm.
Giants, I don't know what the Giants are exactly, and then the Jets.
That's way down the road.
There's a few, games that we can catch. So if we can get a Cowboys win and a Panthers win, that'll be 3 wins out of the 6. I think we'll be in a good position. But if we only win one more, it's going to be really tough for us to get in the playoffs here.
Yeah, you got to win these division matchups. That's where it's going to count.
Yeah.
Division.
Yeah. And those are so backloaded. It's not even funny in this schedule. It's really weird. But yeah, I mean, because by the time we play all our division games, they're literally back to back to back to back, like 5 out of the last 6 weeks, I believe it is. They're division games. It's pretty
So
crazy.
Joey, if we do beat the Cowboys, though, okay, we always go to battle NFC.
Yeah.
What does that mean, though? Do we take that win and be like, we're the shit now? We've just beat the Cowboys. But I mean, we've done that before.
Right.
What does it mean beating the Cowboys right now?
It just means that we're fully prepared. For them at least. It just means that we're taking it seriously, and you can't back down out of those games, but you have to treat every game the same way. You can't just because it's the Cowboys you play hard.
Right.
How it goes, but I'm going to be happy about it. If we beat
I'm
them,
just talking about as far as the NFL goes, because when you go listen to ESPN and all the jokers, they say, well, the Cowboys, the Super Bowl, they're on the way to Super Bowl and all that crap. But are they really really juggernaut?
They're not Super Bowl contenders. They beat the Chargers. By a field goal. But the point is, like I keep on saying, you gotta fix him. Like I was watching Jalen Hurts conference and he looks so mad. And you got these people sitting there saying that he stinks, he's a bum, he's this and that. Just the negativity. This is why I some Eagle fans, need to, redo their membership because,
They're not.
I'm with Jalen Hurts all the way. He only played 2 games, in my opinion. He really didn't have enough starts, and we're gonna bash him. Like I see a lot of Eagle fans say he's a bum, he can't throw. We need Deshaun Watson's like this.
I guess I could say
It's
this.
embarrassing. It really is. It's like we should be supporting Jalen Hurts, not bashing him. But this is what the media does. They bash our quarterbacks, and this is what the Eagle fans think. When you look at Jalen Hurts, he didn't throw a pick. He made some throws that you could question, but he wasn't throwing 4 to 5 picks like Carson Wentz last year. He wasn't throwing bad plays. Carson Wentz tossed the play right into the defender's hands. Didn't look like he give a damn. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'd rather have Jalen Hurts and give me the guy that everybody says stinks, but is not throwing a toss up right into the defender's hands like he don't care. Like Carson Wentz looked like he didn't care. He didn't care. He was just like he went like this, just tossed right into the defender's hand. He did a shovel pass. Now it's like, oh my, like what I'm saying.
So hey guys, look, if we beat Cowboys, this is what I think it means. It means that we're in the fight for the division, and
if we beat Dallas,
we're in this fight.
Dallas, yeah. That means we got our shit together. If you beat Dallas, that means you got your shit together, and it does mean something. I know a lot of people say it doesn't. It does, because this is a team that is looking good. I'm not going to front. They got a good quarterback that is not great, but can make throws. They got a running game. They got Pollard. They got Lamb, who they jumped in front of us to get. They got Cooper, who's healthy. You're going to a game where you need to win. If you don't win, now you're 2-1. I'm sorry. 1-2. Excuse me, 1-2. And that's hard for you because then you have to play the Kansas City Chiefs. That's not going to be an easy game. Then you got Tom Brady. You know, you're not going into the easy schedule. You got the Dallas Cowboys, you got the Kansas City Chiefs, then you got Tom Brady on Thursday Night Football in Philly. You know what I'm saying? This is not a give me. You know,
And I think
the Broncos don't look like a threat, but they might look a threat to us. I mean,
about the Raiders,
you know,
they just beat the Steelers today
in Pittsburgh.
in
who?
Pittsburgh. Yeah. Raiders.
That'll-
Raiders.
I mean, I heard they lost TJ Watt too. He's out for the season.
The Steelers. Yeah.
That's a tough blow for
Bradley
them.
Chubb went out too.
But like I said, I mean my hopes for the season, I still had it at 8, and if we go above that means we're
I said,
good. But I think 8 is fair for Jalen. I think 8 is fair for Jalen to achieve, and this whole team, barring we don't get all these freaking injuries, you know. But knock on wood. But BG,
Brandon Brooks needs to be traded, bro. Like I'm so sick and tired of his injuries, bro. He got to go. I mean, this offensive line gets so freaking screwed when he goes down, man. I mean, how many fucking injuries do you need for you just to say it's like watching Jason Peters again, bro. It's the same stupid shit. It's annoying. It really is. It pisses me off that this guy. He can't stay healthy. He reminds me of Carson Wentz, just always getting injured. It's between those two. One's an injury, Mr. Glass, and the other one's the injury, Chandelier, shot the Philly 100. But, you know, it's embarrassing. It's like we just got rid of one injury-prone left tackle, you know, and now you have a guard that can't stay healthy. I mean, how many pectoral muscle surgeries do you need? You know what I'm saying? And losing Brandon Graham, like I said, I don't believe in Derek Barnett, and if I'm the Eagles, I'm looking to trade him. You know, because it looked like
I want to ask you guys something real quick. I just thought of because I'm trying to wrap my head around what we're doing with this wasted roster spot of Boston Scott. Do you think possibly he's on the trade block right now?
I think Zach Ertz is on the trade block too. I don't think Zach Ertz proved anything today. He literally was catching with one hand, and after that, I didn't see him. I mean, to me, I think and this goes back to a lot of people say, well, Dallas Scott didn't get the chance. Well, Dallas Scott didn't prove anything, but you got Zach Ertz in the way. I mean, how many times are we going to see this guy? He's not the same anymore. Ryan Kerrigan, I didn't like the move when we brought him in, because he doesn't do nothing. I mean,
Boston Scott, do you think he's on the trade block?
No, because
why aren't we playing? Why isn't he getting? Why is Gainwell just totally pushed him out of the picture? I mean,
why is Miles Sanders dancing in the backfield, not hitting the holes? Why is Gainwell doing the exact same thing?
Hey Joey, what do we do with Herbig? Is the move to put him for Brooks?
And this goes back to the coaching staff. What are we doing all these players? I mean, this goes back to what Doug did. He didn't use his play. Where's JJ Arcega-Whiteside? Where's he at? Where's the umbrella board that everybody was supposed to be so excited about? Where's he at? I didn't even hear one call of him catching the football. Where's he at? If we want a blocker, can we just trade for Mac Hollins back, please? I mean, if we want special teams, can we just trade for Mac Hollins, bro? I mean, this guy's supposed to be is supposed to be a receiver, not a blocker. If I want to block, if I want a guy who's going to block on special teams, I'd trade for Mac Hollins back. Like, I'm sure Miami would definitely trade with us for. I mean, JJ Arcega-Whiteside does nothing, bro. It's the same stupid shit with him, bro. It's like, you know, he does good in preseason and he just disappears. Like, I need to see more from him. I need him to get open. Can he actually catch a ball in the regular season? Can he make a play or two? I don't know, man.
I think they should put Herbig in for right now. I think they should. But
you think Sirianni's going to do that, or he's going to?
Oh no, probably not. I mean, usually the opposite of what I say, so probably not.
Howie Roseman, are you going to freaking fight Nick Sirianni on this? You're going to want your boy out there?
I mean, there were so many rumors that Howie Roseman was controlling power. I mean, what was it? The preseason where he was holding players out. Is Nick Sirianni a guy that's going to, you know, listen to Howie Roseman, Jeffrey Lurie? Because it looks like Jeffrey Lurie and Howie Roseman are controlling. I don't know, man. Because like, why is Landon Dickerson at Brandon Brooks' spot? Why did we, you know, like, I understand he's there, but it's like you got Nate Herbeck, who has so experience when Brendan Brooks went down. Why didn't you put him in there? I don't know, bro. Like I like Landon Dickerson, but I thought he was supposed to be for Kelsey. I don't mind it, but I don't know, man. There's so many questions. Like I felt good going in that we would dominate, because we had so much to look forward to, and it was just a gut punch. And Brandon Graham really hurts us, bro. Like I'm looking. I mean, Chandler Jones is 31 years old, but Brandon Graham. I mean, he's a huge loss. I mean, I want to see what the young guys do. I mean, I would bring up Jacoby
Way too
Stevens.
much. Arizona's going to want way too much for Chandler Jones.
Well, they're not getting more than a 5th round pick because he's 31. I'm not giving up a second fucking round pick for a 31-year-old. That's just BS. You know what I'm saying? I mean, where's Jacoby Stevens? Where's that guy? Where is all that at?
One game. This is I don't care what his age is. This is a what have you done for me lately type of league. So
hey Joey,
contract.
When the hell are we gonna get some turnovers here? Some interceptions, man.
I don't know when the cornerbacks decide to catch again. I don't know. That'll probably be never. I think we get a bunch of corner. I mean, did you see Asante Samuel Jr. have 2 picks today?
Yeah.
The answer to your question, Birdman, is when we start getting more pressure on the quarterback, because pressure on the quarterback creates turnovers. Yeah,
well, supposed to be Derek Barnett's job. You remember?
Coverage, or you strip sack him.
Avonte Maddox is one of our team leaders with 9 tackles. Wow.
I mean, he had a good game against Kyle Pitts last week, and I'm sure he was in part of the defense that slowed Kittle very much so today. So
we should have won that game, bro. It still hurts me that we lost this game, and it just pisses me off more when I see Derek Barnett's face. I really want to smack him so bad. Like he gotta go, bro. Like I don't want him benched. I want him off the damn team, bro. I would cut him tomorrow if I had choice. I'd grab him by his little ear and throw him out the damn door, bro. I mean, you getting paid $10 million per year and you're doing stupid shit like this, bro. I mean, if you're that pissed about your contract, then play fucking hard and show some heart out there. Stop being a freaking bum. Stop showing like you don't give a fuck. Play like a first rounder or get the hell out here. It's simple as that. I don't know when this dude's going to actually show the hell up. You know what I'm saying? Play like a first round pick or get the hell out. Like if I'm not going to sit there and baby Carson Wentz, then I'm damn well not babying Derek Barnett, man. This is another guy that gets babied. How many freaking times? Him and J.J. Arcega-White are 2 guys that gets babied each and every year, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they don't produce. They don't produce. They show no effort. They show like they don't care. It's like, get them off the damn team. Let someone else take his spot. I don't care if we bench him. We bench him. He needs to be on the practice squad. He don't even deserve to be on the active 53-man roster. He didn't even deserve it in the first place. He didn't do nothing in preseason. He didn't really show good in. I didn't hear anything in training camp, but he makes the 53-man roster. But I don't get it, bro. I don't. I don't.
When did Brett Toth? Because I'm looking at the depth chart and it says he's out. How long has he been out?
Anyway.
Brett says he's out.
He's been out for a minute.
Yeah, and then Driscoll's injured reserve.
Let's just hope Lane Johnson don't go out because last time Brandon Brooks went out, Lane Johnson went out the same day. I mean, the next time. Let's hope that's not occurring. I know Joey hates that, bro. I feel for you, man.
Michael Walker is injured reserve.
It's like this medical staff just like it's like a body, bro. Everybody goes fucking down, man. We cannot stay healthy for a fucking full season, bro. It's something always goes wrong with this fucking team, man.
It's only week 2, though. I mean, I know we had injuries today. We just gotta kind of try to do our best to hit the delete button on today, and then it's on to Dallas. Because we got some big fish to fry in the Cowboys. We'll go into their house and
this is the fight.
Come around.
This is our ticket to the playoffs if we have any hope. This division, man. And I think this team,
if we play like this, bro, we'll get destroyed by Dallas, bro.
Shakes, let me ask you, who are you more worried about running back wise for Dallas? Zeke or Pollard?
Pollard.
Yeah. That's what I thought you'd say too. I mean,
I think Zeke Zeke is done, bro. It looks like it looks like he burned out, bro. He's not the same. To not give him the football. Pollard's like that fresh running back that that was what Zeke was in 2016. I mean, I don't know, bro. It's like watching him just sit on the sidelines with that freaking nose ring in his nose. It just makes me want to beat them more because how dumb he looks with that damn nose ring in his ear in his nose, bro. Doesn't do nothing. I mean, I don't know, bro. But I don't know. I mean, this team. I mean, how can I go in here on Monday and say we're going to be better? I mean, we can look at the positive, but when there is a team that you have to show something for, it's this team. I mean, the 49ers weren't a good team, bro. They're not a Super Bowl contender. I had A-Bomb talk shit earlier, but it's like, yeah, he hypes his team, and he was telling me that they're not going to win another game. Of course, the 49 fans are going to say that, but we were stopping Jimmy G most of the game. It goes back to turnovers and what this team does. I mean, you're not getting turnovers. Your cornerbacks are playing 15, like, I felt like I was watching Jim Schwartz and Doug Peterson again and again. It's just without Nathan Gary and without freaking Jalen Mills. And thank goodness they're both gone because everybody some Eagle fans want to sit there and say we should brought Jalen Mills back, bro. Hell no, bro. I'm so tired of hearing him, bro.
Like
we get
Jimmy G diced us up when he needed to. That running game was they killed us with the run game for the most part, but he was cutting us up when he needed to as well.
Yeah, it just wasn't spectacular. That's all.
Right. I'm not. Yeah, I wasn't saying that.
Oh wow! Look at that 5-yard pass.
Right.
But that was enough for Jalen. Could have done the same thing. Jalen could play like Jimmy. There was nothing spectacular of what he was doing, but
No, Jalen was able to throw. Jalen can throw. He also can use his legs, and that goes back to why, I think Carson Wentz didn't fit this team because of his mobility. He doesn't have it. I mean, when you have a statue quarterback and you're not rolling the quarterback out, I mean, when you see Jalen Hurts use his mobility, it changes up for a defense to defend you. Now, there were some balls. I mean, Devontae Smith, I saw one time where he hit the ball in his hand, and as a receiver, as a guy, there's no excuse. When that ball is in your hands, you got to catch that football. You know what I'm saying? And I eventually will learn that. But there were some balls where receivers were dropping or they weren't getting open. I mean, Rager, he makes a good play, but he didn't stay in bounds. And that goes back to fundamentals, and I'm not going to bash him. That was a good play. To me, I don't think it really was out of bounds. But when I looked at it again, you can call it what it is. I didn't see enough out of it, but
Hey Joey, when you were there, did you see how was the separation? I mean, because you have a better, better view than us. But were you seeing the guys get separation? Were they, or
No.
just kind of everybody was getting stuck to them?
No, I think it depends on the throw. I think that I think that kind of dictated the separation. Like even the first pass to Devontae Smith near the end zone, like the separation was there, but Jalen took way too long to throw the ball to him. By the time he threw the ball to him, it got right to the defender, and you just can't. He did it to him He did it a couple times. It didn't work out. So there wasn't much separation. That Quez Watkins catch was the only bit of far separation. On that 91-yarder, and that was it.
Howie Roseman. Howie Roseman's in the chat. Yeah, Kayvon Wallace reminds me a lot like Mills, bro. All he needs is the fucking green hair, and that's what you got in Jalen Mills, bro. They don't do shit. He still hasn't showed up anything. I'm hearing all this swag about Jalen. Wallace going to step up, bro. When? Next Christmas? The next year? I mean, to me, I think you need to go out in the draft next year and draft for safety if this guy's not producing, or you need to go out there and get another linebacker, because Kayvon Wallace, once again, not showing that he deserves it. I mean, he has all this trash talking. He talks all this shit, but does nothing. Where's the Clemson safety? Except the one hit where, let's be real, that was a bad call. But other than that, where's he at? Where's the turnover machine? Where's the Brian Dawkins Jr. at? Don't ever compare him to Brian Dawkins again. I don't want to hear anybody say that he's Brian Dawkins. I don't want to hear anybody say he's not like Brian Dawkins. Because Brian Dawkins put his whole body on the line and he makes plays, bro. In year 2, he was dominating the NFL. In year 3, he was already like, come on, bro. Kayvon Wallace is a wannabe. He's equivalent to Jalen Mills. Both talk shit, does nothing. Gets burnt too much, can't tackle for shit. I feel like I'm watching Jalen Mills reborn again, bro.
Nick Sirianni, he has a chance to redeem himself because what he absolutely was control of today was absolutely embarrassing. So
I
this
mean,
is
Jonathan Greenman was embarrassing too, bro. I mean, he
this
was
is
embarrassing
going to
too.
be a big,
Coach
big
staff was
test
embarrassing.
for the coach because he actually gets to redeem himself and he has to come up with a way better game plan than what he showed today. And this is where we're going to see what Nick Sirianni is capable of doing. Can he rebound? Can he make things better? Can he make the adjustments? Can he make this team, you know, back back to the winning ways? Which I know it's only one win, but still, we'll take it. But he needs to get this team back in focus, get over this retarded loss, and we'll see what he does with the Cowboys. And I'm telling you, if he smacks the Cowboys and we win, I don't care if it's by 1 point, then we can build on that and the energy will come back because definitely love the swag and the energy when we beat Atlanta. And I know they got their first loss in the locker room, and it's a different feeling. So we'll see what they do, man.
No, don't blame the fact they don't have Michael Gallup. If we beat the Cowboys, we'll blame them. Michael Gallup wasn't in the game, and
Damn.
Dak didn't have a good
That
offensive
won't
line.
matter.
So
What matters is what matters is
Whoever's on
what's
the
in the
field.
win and loss column.
They're
That's
not going to give us any. They're not going to feel bad for us for anybody. It doesn't matter. Whoever's on the field plays. That's it. There's no. Oh well, if we had this guy and have. Okay, well this. No, we're not playing that. It's just put up or shut up. Put up or shut up, guys. And that's it.
Yeah. Hey, we've been on for a little. I've been on going now a little over 3 hours. So
2:45 in the morning where I am. Damn, shit, gotta
I
go to bed.
I figured I still got 8 people in the live stream. So hey, shout out to everybody
Yes,
that's
thank you
been
all,
with
man.
us tonight, and I appreciate you guys for being here. Um,
This was fun, man.
yeah. Birdman, thank you for the sound effects. Appreciate you. But
Was that you clapping, or was that the sound effects? I don't know.
that's Birdman. That's Birdman sound effects.
Hey, but I appreciate you, Joey, coming in and trying to make sense of it. Oh, he disappeared. But
No, he's out.
he's out. But anyways, shout out to Joey.
Probably he's gonna make another rant about Derek Barnett. I feel like he's gonna rant about Derek Barnett, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's probably gonna make a video, bro.
I'm gonna do
All
my
right.
work on my rants. So, but anyways, all right, guys, stay tuned, and it's always fly Eagles fly.
I'm gonna make a recap for my video. So
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Absolutely. Until next time, we fly until we die. Stay mean, stay green. Thanks for viewing me on your screen, but most importantly, keep it fuego. Peace, y'all.